Oop, just a sec while I turn the sound back on. All these pop-ups at the start. I don't think it's weird to... Oh yeah, there it goes. I don't think it's weird to grind the game with the sound off while I listen to other stuff.
Why don't you test your luck? Goodbye. I'll see you later, if you're still alive.
Get all that. Oh, these refreshed. Okay. Epic Runes and Spirit Altar. It's unfortunate that this is RNG at the moment. Whoop, whoop. You have to pay that to go in on off days. You guys got this. There's some epic. Woo woo. The game really doesn't know. Cool. In 10 runs, I got epics to drop once. Yeah, so that's what's taken so long on this part. I got all the good shit already. I guess I'm just buy the other stuff. I'm getting all the stuff.
I have lots of good wares. Take your time.
Little starting things, because I forgot to do my daily stuff earlier. Usually do it before stream so I can hop right in, but this also gives people time to come in. What? Yeah, I know I could pick these up, but don't highlight for that. If I wanted them, I'd get them. I think I actually have Cecilia.
Disappear, evil.
Here I get a timeless anchor. Meh.
I'll protect you.
The queen is here.
Have a fully awakened and equipped party and you'll win NPC challenge every time. It's doing that to clear out that. Yeah, I still have a slot open in specialty change, because... Oh yeah, I think I can do this, actually. It just... I don't use any of these characters. I have a decently leveled... Well, not leveled. I have a decent imprint on Carrot, though, so maybe I should use her some. I think I have most of these characters. There's some characters I've actually met now. Some I still haven't. I guess they're better about releasing new characters in a usable state. But no, that's not what I... There. Never used to that minus button. North Lafundos. Okay. Side story here. Side story down there. That might lead to something. But Shattered City. Ambitious Tywin. I have a fire hero on the team. Easy peasy. Hello, lapdog of a despot. Something doesn't feel right. Why are they fighting so defensively when they've got Mortilix? They could have gained the upper hand by now if they wanted to. Are they trying to prolong the war, or do they want a negotiation? Your ambitious Tywin is an ambitious person? I think that's just rhetoric. I imagine he really just doesn't care. You know, they just call him that to scare people. Hey, CordingNet. No, they wouldn't have attacked Blaica's army near the valley if they wanted to negotiate. I'm told Ras and his group have fled into the valley. I actually kind of need this update, because the last time I saw Ras was, I think, over a month ago at this point. Arvelin also approached Dragon Valley later. Did one of them make some kind of deal with Mortilix? What kind of deal would it be? What did they exchange? There you are, Flan. Oh, have you been looking for me? What are the chances? I was just thinking about you as well. If you're looking for me, I assume it's because you have some interesting news. Ras's party was seen in the snowfields. They may have given up or decided to take a step back in order to conserve manpower. Which do you think it is? Probably the latter. We have no way of knowing what they're up to, so we shouldn't neglect their presence. I agree. Fucking weirdo. I'm expecting you to be the most delusional of the lot, because you're convinced this guy fucked your life over so bad you want to see him tortured somehow. They're headed toward North Lafundos, which happens to be the location of the dungeon holding Schneil. Then we'd better stop them before they reach Lafundos. Maybe we should send an automatic doll army. Perhaps we could have if we had enough resources. For now, we need every single soldier here. We will without a doubt suffer a harrowing defeat if we reduce our numbers and are caught by surprise. Not to mention, it's going to be impossible to stop them just by sending a few soldiers. What's your plan? You have something in mind? Why stop them when they're willingly stepping into jail? I'll catch them all without even lifting a finger. The fuck does that mean? Act 1, whereabouts. Thereabouts. So we'd like you to help us catch them and get some information. We'll send Tywin to the north to assist you. I hope you two are able to successfully overtake them and acquire the information we need. In short, we'd like to send you as an intermediary. Are they aware that Schneil and Tywin are currently imprisoned? And Roman escaped. What if he had contact with them? After they were sighted, we dispatched someone to keep an eye on them. If they'd been approached by anyone suspicious, we would have been informed. There are rumors circulating that Schneil did not flee and is, in fact, locked in a dungeon. Maybe they heard those rumors and wanted to find out whether they're true or not. And according to what it says here, Evelyn is planning to lure Ras's group into the dungeon? Exactly. Unlike what happened on the battlefield, they won't be able to use their full power once they're cornered in the spire, surrounded by soldiers. I see. I'll leave right away. Whip. It auto-on.
All that's left is ruin. Should we get started? No destiny can stop me!
What do you know about my family?
Cut that down a little.
Papa loves me. Is it my turn?
That should probably be fine. Maybe a little higher than that, actually. gotta get used to how to adjust the sound in this game.
Over here!
Insignificant. Witness my power. If I must fight.
Was going to eat his fill today. I believe in you, Papa.
I'll be your opponent.
Trying to fight greens with her tends to not work. Can never get used to this dreary landscape. Is it like this because it's home to the dungeon? No, it's because of the Wizard Spire. What is the Wizard Spire? Long ago, one of the wizards there accidentally cast the wrong spell and devastated the land. What fucking spell was he trying to cast? So it wasn't always like this. It's all because of an accident caused by one wizard? Yes, the wizard was executed because of it, but ever since then, people are reluctant to come near the Wizard Spire. Moreover, there's a rumor that while studying forbidden magic, the wizards created weird creatures and are keeping them hidden somewhere in the spire. Which eventually made people both revere and fear the Wizard Spire and its wizards. You can come up with other words. Is it just a rumor? Who can say? No one really knows what the spire is actually like or what's in there. We're familiar with a few of the spire's floors and we've been making use of those, but most of the rest is unknown. In fact, some people have entered the depths of the spire. No one who's gone in has ever come out. That's also why the northern dungeon is called the Inescapable Trap. I see. Sounds like one wrong step could kill you. Yes, so you'd better keep that adventurous spirit of yours reined in. I'll keep that in mind.
Insignificant.
Yes, Sene, all your luck.
All right, let's do this. This won't be an easy fight. Here I go.
I'll keep going. It must have been painful.
All that's left is ruin.
Show you true love. I love you. Stay with me.
Should we get started?
I don't know what the hell the actual mischance is, but it feels like 100%. When I'm trying to have a Fenny do stuff against greens.
Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Insignificant. I'll protect you.
You know about me. Oh, okay. He's going to eat his fill today.
Luckily, the big guy is actually red, so don't have to worry about that.
I'll be your opponent.
For multiple reasons.
Can you hear the approaching ruin? If I must fight, take this!
That hurt. I will do my best. It's going to be okay. I'll show you true love. Oh,
And eaten by a snake. Welcome, Lady Eliza, Sir Tywin. Happy to see you again. Thank you for your warm welcome. Been told that you and King Ervalin recently became engaged, and that you two will be wed as soon as the war ends. Who would have thought that Ervalin would become king and you two would get married? I know, it all comes as a surprise to me as well. Hey, do you want to play with us? We're playing tag, but we don't have enough people. You know, the more the merrier. Oh my, Lady Eliza. Thank you for your kind invitation. I'm afraid Ervalin is yet to finish his studies. When will he be finished? He's got etiquette lessons next, followed by fencing and history. We're truly grateful you asked, but it seems he'll be unable to play with you today. Isn't that right, Ervalin? Of course, Mother. It looks like he wants to play with us. Yes, I never would have imagined any of this when I first met him. Ervalin was just an ordinary boy. How did things end up like this? Based on how insane he is, I'm guessing... I'm gonna throw out the most absurd reason possible. He killed his own mother in a fit of rage, and blames everyone but himself for it. I have no proof of that. I'm basing it on nothing. But it's the stupidest possible reason he could have to hate the way he does. So it's the one I've decided on. If it turns out to be correct, well... maybe I know this game too well. Let me see, what have I actually got on her right now? Ah, right. This is what I put on her to try to put her in the correct range, but I think it was still off by a point or two. Put on these way better boots again, and that gets her back to full crit chance. Though I think she's always at full crit chance if she doesn't miss because of her skill. I don't know. It gets her speed way the fuck up at least. Are you sure about this? Is it really okay to send your fiancé as a negotiator? Negotiation might seem simple and straightforward, but it's actually much more complicated than you'd think. No need to worry, she has a natural talent for persuading others. Oh my, you don't even hesitate to praise her publicly. You must be completely taken with her. I sent Tywin's replica with her just in case, so you can rest easy. Replica? The fuck's a replica? I guess that's the same thing the other guy was then. You just have clones lying around. But they're not homunculus because we say they're not. Free enough to worry about me, why don't you redirect your energy toward Politia? There's been internal trouble. I heard she's fucking insane. There is absolutely nothing to worry about. Landy is in Politia and she'll be able to handle any situations that might arise. I'm not sure I'm the one who's blinded by love here. In any case, it's simply the truth that Eliza is the perfect candidate for this mission. She's better than anyone when it comes to luring people in with kindness. Trust me, I would know. Hey, why are you crying here? Goodness, look at you. Your hands are all scratched up. Who did this? Nothing. It was my fault for not studying hard enough. Not studying hard enough? Who said that? You didn't even get to play with us before because you were studying. I got one question wrong on the exam. Schneill got every question right. Are you pissed at him for that? For just being better at a test than you? Then I actually hate you more. If your genuine answer is gonna be something along these lines. That he was just better at you than shit. Better than you at shit that you didn't care about. I'm gonna level with you. I was the one in school that everyone got pissed at for doing well on exams. They just got mad at me for it. And it's like, well, fuck you, I didn't do anything wrong. Schneill is older than you. You're doing amazing for your age. No one in the real world is going to spare me just because I'm young. Doesn't matter how old you are, how hard you try, all that matters are your results. I mean, to an extent. I deserve to be punished since I failed to get a good result. Not really. No, actually, no. You don't deserve to be punished because you got a very good result. Only getting one question wrong is a good result no matter where you're from, unless it's a one-question test. I guess if it's a 3-question test, that'd also be a little problem. 4 and below, 4 and up, it's, you know, not really a big deal. You're ridiculous. That's how you really feel, then why are you crying? Aren't you mad because you got scolded even though you did your best? Because you got hurt? That's... Now on, when you're feeling sad, don't hide. Come find me instead. I'll listen to you and I'll be mad for you. If you promise not to tell anyone. Of course, pinky promise. She's also a talented liar. Maybe at one point you came to her with a problem that was your own goddamn fault. Yeah, there's one math teacher that hated you because you never took notes and still did well in her class. Calling you to answer questions every chance she had. See, I was not a note taker, but I still did well on exams, because I just absorbed... That's just not how I absorbed information. But I never had a teacher get mad at me about it. Because I think most of my teachers just... I was never at a school that really wanted you to take notes. They didn't care. It was like... If you didn't take notes, but you still did well on the exam, they didn't care, because you still very clearly understood what you were doing. Like... most of my math teachers would actually just say, look, if you're doing well on exams, I'm just not going to bother giving you homework anymore. And sure enough, they would just, whatever I most recently made on an exam, all the homework before the last exam would just get that grade. They're like, look, you clearly understand what's going on. I'm not gonna make you do extra shit. Because, like, that's math. If I'm doing well on exams, and they're looking at me like, I didn't cheat. I couldn't have cheated. Wait, I don't own a hat. I'll level with you. I've never owned a hat. That's not true. I've owned hats before, but... Why is that relevant? I don't know. Tangent. Whatever. Well, did you come to her with a fake problem? Or maybe you came to her with a lie of your own and she didn't believe you? So she broke the quote-unquote promise that you're a fucking dickbag? Just go straight and you'll arrive at the spire. You sure about this? No people this way, but I've heard the monsters appear around here. You're aiming to avoid inspection, but going this way might put you into even bigger trouble. I'm fine. Thank you for guiding us here. Here's the money I promised. Hope you stay safe, sir. Feel guilty if anything were to happen to you.
All that's left is ruin.
Yes, Penny, all your love. Papa loves me.
All right, let's do this. Son of light, burn!
Ow. Ow.
And I'll help you. Here I go.
Get rid of that.
Want to know about my family? Hold me till I can breathe no
Damn
more.
it. Double misses are just
Dark
fucking...
blade. I'll protect you.
And it's a down-tick in damage, but I guess it's really not that big a deal in the long run. But what is this mischance? What is the mischance if you're at an elemental disadvantage? I actually don't know. Because it seems to be fucking 100% half the time. Which I guess would be 50%, which is an absurd number. The devastation here goes deeper than it appears. I'm sensing an ominous energy. I can understand why people are reluctant to come near here. It almost gives off the same energy as the Land of Death. North Lafundos has always been known as an ominous region. Moreover, if this place truly has been abandoned, should be 50%? I guess that is about on par with what I'm seeing. I did say half the time, but 50% is... that's a lot. I feel like that's too much for that. Like... I don't know. Oh, I completely forgot about you, Forehead Girl. Don't you worry, if anything happens, I'll protect everyone. Make sure you stay right next to me, Fluffball. I'm trustworthy. Archie will leave everything to you then. Haven't done Archie's voice in a while.
True love. I love you. Stay with me forever.
I'll be your opponent. Should we get started? I hope you're ready.
Okay. Papa's going to eat his fill today. So sing. Hold me.
Still cracks me up. Ras will occasionally scream in pain because he's eating some of the snake bite. Haha, lost your turn, idiot.
Want to know about my family?
Insignificant. If I must fight, this won't be an easy fight.
I'll show you true love. Give it to me.
Consume.
Paralyze me with your love. I'll keep going. That must have been painful.
I'll be your opponent. Come to me. Need help?
Yes, Penny, all your life.
Dead and consume. Even more dead. Something gigantic up ahead. That's the monster the explorer told us about? I think I saw something similar near the Land of Death before, but this seems much stronger. Don't let its appearance scare you. Big slug guys like this usually turn out to be nothing. Empty vessels make the most sound, you know. And since it's huge, it's easier to target. Alright, I'm gonna cut it down with just one strike.
I'll show you true love.
Let's test that. Erosion and grants immunity. 40% or less. All debuffs for granting immunity for 2 turns. Activate Flash Beam. Once per battle. And the turn receives damage proportional to current health. Grants stackable increased attack and speed. Damage reduction. Start of the turn dispels damage reduction. After being attacked, caster is granted damage reduction. With a chance to counterattack. You...
All that's left.
Okay, you do it twice. That's... really
I will
dumb.
destroy everything. Slowly.
I'll protect you. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Wait, also, that's not... Okay, I see we've decided counterattack doesn't work the same way anymore, because it was my understanding counterattack is supposed to target the one who attacked you.
I'll help you.
But that went after Finny. And that one went after... What the hell?
Insignificant.
Papa's going to eat us down today. I believe in you, Papa.
All right, let's do this. Take this.
Okay.
Ow. Ow.
I'll show you true love. Ten, hold me till I can breathe no
All
more.
that's left is ruin.
Yes, this is
I'll protect you. This won't be an easy fight.
Is... Okay, could you fucking cut it out? Are you fucking serious?
I will do my best.
This, I guess, who cares? Alright, let's see if they've decided that I don't have to have that happen 40 trillion times in a row.
I'll be your opponent.
Chaos.
Give Benny all your love.
Sometimes the enemies will adhere very rigidly to the structure thing. Sometimes they won't care at all.
Son of light.
And it really feels like it depends on the enemy.
Is it my turn? Be okay. Want to know about my thing? I'll wrap you up tight.
Insignificant.
Let's try again.
I'll show you true love.
All that's left is ruin.
If I must fight, I hope you're ready.
Ow.
I'll keep going. That must have been painful. Give Benny all your love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
That is not the one I was aiming at, and I think you know that game.
Papa's going to eat his down today. I believe in you, Papa.
Okay, try again. Okay, nope, still not at it, because of course I'm not.
I'll be your opponent.
All right, let's do this. Here.
Here I go.
You know about my family. I love you. Stay with me forever. I'll help you
All that's left is ruin. Descending blade!
And consume. Alright, let's try that again, but this time don't hit my main damage dealer 6 trillion times in a row.
Insignificant. Should we get started? Take this!
10. Yes, Benny, all your love. Feel it. Papa loves me. I will do my best.
Ow.
All that's left is ruin.
Papa's going to eat his food today.
Cool, now that I put Ras in front, it's aiming for Momo exclusively. Now, Momo can take hits better, but that's still really fucking annoying.
Can stop me!
Yes, Benny, all your love. I'm coming.
There. Finally aim for the person you're supposed to be predisposed to hit more.
I'll be your opponent. If I must fight, this won't be an easy fight.
Okay.
Oh, cool, you silenced the only person who could cleanse the silence. That's fucking fair.
I'll show you true love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love. Don't hurt. 10. What do you know about my family? This will sing.
Sometimes the RNG does not agree with me.
Insignificant.
Possibly every times the RNG does not agree with me.
All right.
Oh,
let's do
good.
this.
Now everyone.
Yes, Benny, all your love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Alright, made it this time though. We made it here safely. Small village near the Wizard's Spire. Inn. Where'd Charlotte go? He's coming. Over here. Seems she used too many skills and ended up with a headache and muscle pain. I'm not that weak. I could use some rest. I'm sure everyone else is tired too, am I right? Yeah, Arky's starving. That wasn't the question. Crash. Hey, watch it. Oh no, it's all over the place. Are you okay? Let us help. Thank you, pretty lady. How kind of you. Here, I brought this to eat for dinner, but please take it. Think of it as a gift for helping me. Oh, thank you. Rustling. There's quite a lot. I'd better share this with everyone else. Are we being fucking poisoned? Is it really that easy? Ress's group is here. Apparently they're trying to collect information at a pub. We should send someone to feed them false information. Find a jail guard who's short on money and have him approach Ress's group. Make sure they think he's selling them information. As you command. Ooh, good friend. Don't know if I want that rapport with her. I'd rather not be bitten by a snake. Sounds unpleasant. Rumor that Tywin and Schnau are locked in the dungeon below the Wizard's Spire is true. So many high-ranking individuals coming and going out of the tower, King Ervalin and Lady Eliza included, we started to think something might be going on. Though only a few of us have actually witnessed it for ourselves. Then could you tell us where they are now? Let's see, you may or may not remember. Is this enough gold to jog your memory? Well, not quite. Just as you're our only source of information, I imagine we're your only source of income right now. Maybe better for you to accept our offer before your greed costs you. Alright, seems like this is all you got anyway, I'll take it. I only know where Sir Tywin is. I don't know where King Schneil is. All I know is he's being kept on a floor lower than Sir Tywin. Well, the senior jailers might know where he is. Maybe you could threaten them when you break in. That's everything I know. I'll be taking my... Wait, how do we know what you're telling us is true? You really do know where Tywin is. Meet him and bring us proof. Only then will we give you this money. Damn it. Make sure you keep every single coin. I'll come back tomorrow. Good on us not being dumb. It should work, right? They asked for evidence. Seems we might have no choice but to talk to him ourselves. Overly cautious fools. It's not overly cautious if they're correct and you're trying to trick them. I don't think threatening him will work. Could contact him under the guise of offering help, and in the meantime get some information that can serve as proof of our having talked to him. Wait, no, I've got a better idea. As they say, no one has returned from the depths of the spire. Act 3, lying in wait. Alright, gather around everyone, look what I've got. Battle of Borno Premier. Where'd you get that? When playing cards, some servant stole their master's wine and used it as their wager. Roll with me so everyone can have a taste. Wow. I don't think we're allowed to drink on duty. I'll try some later. You don't really think there'll be any left by then, do you? Come on, not every day you get to taste wine this high quality. I'll take just a sip. Alright, now's the perfect time to slip away. I can tell he is crazy incidental as a character. Because he doesn't even get a unique PNG that's in the correct style. He just gets a generic PNG.
Should we get started? Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
I'll keep going. It's going to be okay.
Ow.
You true love. I'll wrap you up tight.
Insignificant. All right, let's do this.
What do you know about my family?
There we go.
Even your papa. Is it my turn?
I'll be your opponent. If I must fight.
Give Fanny all your love.
Let's see. There's really so little to talk about during fights because if you have a decent team, you can blow through every random fight normally. I mean, specifically the random encounters like this that you can blow through. You do it basically the same way every time.
Insignificant.
What do you know about this thing? Give Fanny all your love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
All that's left is ruin. All right, let's do this.
Oh, I should have been aiming for this thing. I didn't realize I was at the boss.
Burn!
I completely dead-brained this.
I'll show you true love. Coming. I'll wrap you up tight. I will do my best.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. I believe in you, Papa.
I'll be your opponent.
Can you hear the approaching ruin?
I think we're in an approaching ruin.
Should we get started? I hope you're ready.
Give Fanny all your love. Feel it. Papa loves me.
Hey. Psst. Who are you? Shh. keep it down. I'm here to help. Here to help? What are you talking about? Some people who came to save you in King Schneil. They say they're from Britannia. Russ, want me to bring some kind of evidence to prove that I've actually met with you? Some kind of information you've only shared with them? They're the region I fought in during the war in Britannia. That should be more than enough. Alright, they'll be here tomorrow night. Unlock your shackles. When the time comes, you should run and find them. Left some marks on the wall that'll lead you to the rendezvous point, so just follow them. That's... Hang on. That's way more effort than it seemed like they were gonna have him put in. I'm distrusted, I wonder why. And now it's neutral. Like, yeah, we know you're a criminal trying to save the king we unjustly imprisoned. And that we are unquestionably turning into the worst possible kind of government that's going to run ourselves into the ground faster than anything else could. I forgot what point I was trying to make, but fuck you. Yeah, nothing important. What he says is true. I fought alongside Tywin at Dahlberg Field. Told ya. The map in the dungeon. Mark the cell he's in. Guards change shifts every night at 10 p.m. Best for you to take advantage of that. And don't forget about the rewards you promise if this works. Now that we have all the information we need, we'd better hurry. No good will come from procrastinating on something like this. As we've discussed, Mercedes and I will be the ones to infiltrate the Spire. Cecilia and Charlotte, you two will stay here and prepare for the next step. Understood. We'll make sure to be there on time. Act 4. Moving in silence. Yes, we're in?
Ew, it's dark, narrow, and wet. Arky's fur is all damp.
If it was comfortable and cozy, they would call it an inn, not a dungeon. A dunge-inn. No one steal that idea, it's mine. Fantasy inn with dungeon themes, so you feel like you're sleeping in a dungeon, but I give you an actual bed still. Nobody steal that idea. That's at least a $1,000 idea that'll cost me millions.
I don't think even a healthy man could last long somewhere like this. I hope Schneil is doing okay.
Insignificant.
Aim for Greenie, because she's gonna have the most trouble killing him.
I love you.
Everything else she'll rip apart with crits.
If I must
Like
fight,
so.
no destiny can stop me!
I'll keep going. That must have been painful.
Ow. Why are they... Okay.
Penny, all your love.
Wait, fuck the aim for the front first rule that they only sometimes try to enforce.
What's left is ruin.
Should we get started? Yeah!
I'll show you true love. I'll wrap you up tight. I'll help you. It's going to be okay.
Insignificant.
All right, let's do this. Take this!
Here I go.
I'm going to eat this today.
Yeah, just eat so you don't waste an S3 turn.
Give Penny all your love.
Nah. There we go. Oh, counterattacks.
I'll protect you.
I'll show you true love. Hold me till I can breathe no more. Is it my turn? Even if it's just a
Yeah, Momo, could you...
really
Thank
want
you.
to help. Want to know about my family?
Yeah, miss, but a second one should still do it. Even if it's a miss,
All
too.
right,
Yep.
let's do this.
All that's left is ruin.
Give Penny all your love.
Oh, your big boss is red.
Me.
That was a poor decision.
Allies me with your love.
Actually, it probably doesn't do shit, because I think she's already 100% even
I
without
will
that.
destroy everything. Slowly.
If I must fight,
I'm not going to use this S3 because those two can't be buffed right now.
To eat his fill today. Hold me till I can breathe no more. I will do my best. Here I go. I'll show you true love.
Here we go.
This is the cell marked on the map.
There's no one in here. What's going on?
Afraid you won't find who you're looking for here. Because what you hold in your hands is false information.
Eliza? You're completely surrounded. There's a dead end and soldiers will keep coming in. There's nowhere for you to run or hide. Either escaping this place by killing every single one of us or giving in peacefully.
What's going on? We need time when you take everyone inside. Why are you two? I simply chose what's best for everyone.
Do you know what the word everyone is? Like what that word means? Because I don't think you do. You put a guy in charge who actively sabotaged his own kingdom to make one guy look bad for genuinely no fucking reason. That's not everyone.
Correct the mistakes I've made in the past and to protect what's important to me. For that, I'm prepared to sacrifice anything and everything.
You're willing to sacrifice everything, but it's for the good of everyone. I don't think you know what either of those words mean. What meaning is there in getting what you want by sacrificing everything else?
Meaning is a privilege of the living.
And you're alive.
You fail to survive, you'll never even get the chance to think about what any of it means. And indecision can lead to no other result than failure. Fragile heart, shallow kindness, and empty words. You can't do anything with those.
Yeah, that's why I also have power. Are you familiar with the concept of having power? I have that, and I use that to supplement all those things that can't get what I need on their own.
If anything, they'll only cause misfortune.
No.
Sure you're okay? Your wounds seem worse now.
Alright. I know she only pushes me so hard because she loves me. I don't know about that one.
Whenever I'm hurt, you show me even more kindness than usual. Make me feel like I'm someone who truly means something to you. So I'm okay. All of this is the result of one wrong decision. I won't make the same mistake twice. I won't let my indecision ruin everything. Now it's time for you to make your decision. What will you choose?
So what will it be? Good choice, you're brighter than I thought. You know, just because they said you'd have to kill everyone to get out of here doesn't mean you would, Rest. Rest, you're pretty good at fighting people without killing them. You know that, right? You remember the part where you've done that dozens of times, right? Also, why do we have NPC Tywin with us both of these fights if he hasn't shown up in any of the cutscenes still? That's weird. Guess that's better than nothing. Yeah, you're not even an actual boss, you're just a big enemy. Huh? Didn't even touch his breakfast. Choose to starve yourself to death or you're simply being disobedient. Why is he so quiet? This is weird. Hey, what's going on? Huh? Where are shackles up? Ooh. Okay, I get why Tywin's here now, but why was he in the previous level? I swear he was there as NPC. Must escape before anyone notices. Was told I would find Rast if I follow the marks left in the hallway. Schneil, please hold out just a little longer. I'm coming for you. No. Act 5. Missing. Majesty, there you are. Tywin? Yes, it's me. You seem well. Guessing it's the other Tywin. How'd you make it here? I saw you get caught. Vowed allegiance to King Ervalin and was released. He also promised me a higher station with more honor. You... Sorry, though I vowed to serve you for the rest of my life, I don't think I can keep that promise anymore. So today I've come to apologize. With what I've done, I'm feeling too guilty to face you. Please forgive your unfaithful friend. You're not actually Tywin, are you? I understand why you'd want to deny it, but this is reality. A very cold reality in which everyone, even Sir Roman and Lady Eliza, has left you. I don't know who you really are. I made a promise that I would stop thinking of myself as someone worthless and disposable. And that I would trust that your feelings would not change. Because you all never gave up on me, and that's the least I could do for you in return. Considering your situation, I thought you'd be inclined to believe me. You naturally this paranoid, or are you too stupid to grasp the position you're in right now? Ah, I was just messing around, but you really aren't Tywin. What? Just kidding. Alright, enough fooling around. Who are you? Why are you pretending to be Tywin? Where's the real Tywin? The real Tywin. Don't put quotation marks around it like it's a philosophical thing. You know damn well you're a fake. Don't act like you get to choose what's real and what isn't. You don't. You're fake. You're an imposter. Shut the fuck up about it. Everything is... No, I don't want to hear it. The original is missing and I take over his position, then you're an imposter. A successful imposter, but still an imposter. You say I can't be captain of the Lafundos Royal Guard. You're still an imposter. There is no real Tywin anymore. No, there still is. Even if he's dead, he's still real. Took his position, he's never coming back. Doesn't make you less fake. You're still a little bitch, and you're still fake. He really was loyal. Went downstairs without a moment's hesitation to save you. Oh, it's too soon to be surprised. There's more. The Ras fellow came here to save you too and got caught. Gotta say, you're not a great king. You really do make excellent bait. No, I think he was a pretty good king. It's just that someone else was literally sabotaging the Royal Guard into being bullies. Into actually abusing their power. And then was making it look like he was the only one stopping them. And then no one actually ever told the king this was happening because you're all dumbasses. Glad you finally found your calling, your majesty. You would have died without knowing if not for us. Is that supposed to be funny? Oh, the truth hurts, doesn't it? Remember, you caused all of this. No, I think your boss did when he enacted revenge against someone who, at this point, I'm still inclined to believe has never done a single thing to him, ever. Try anything now. Be at the cost of even more lives. Alright, can I choose which lives are lost? I choose yours, and then Ervalin's, and I don't care after that. I want you to be dead and not talk anymore. Give up and wait quietly for your final moments. Strange, the markings stop here. I should go back and see if... Jesus. Ugh. Is that a trap? That was close. I don't remember seeing anything when I came in here. Oh, this is where they would have wanted to meet. That guard lied to me? What should I believe? If it really was a lie, how do I get out of here? Is that a woman crying? I think it's coming from that side. No.
All that's left is ruin.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. I love you. Stay with me.
Should we get started? Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
I'll keep going. It's going to be okay. Yes, Annie, all your love. Oh, you up too.
Yeah, well up.
I'll be your opponent. Witness my power. If I must fight, help.
Okay. I want to know about my family. I'll show you true love.
These weird eye rocks. Like, this is so gross.
Insignificant. All right,
Ew.
let's do
Ew,
this.
look at him. He's wiggling around. They're gross.
This won't be an easy fight.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. Hold me.
Yeah, get it off my screen. Ah, no, there's another one still.
You?
All that's left is ruin.
Yes, Annie,
Yeah, now get it off my screen, please. I don't want it around. Good. It's gross. I don't like it.
I'll show you true love. I love you.
Yeah, put a broom and a ice heart. I don't know what to say about all that
I'll
crap.
be your opponent.
Okay, you heal.
I'll protect
Should
you.
absolutely kill you
I hope
first.
you're ready.
Want to know about my family?
Oh, you just barely lived through the first hit. Essentially tanked 11,000 damage for its friends doing that.
Is it my turn? Must have been painful. Father's going to eat his food today. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Insignificant.
Descending blade!
Should we get started? Take this!
There we go. Broom dead. Hello? Who's there? Can you hear me? Please answer if you can.
Who are you?
That's what I want to ask. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I can't tell you that.
Be okay if I come to you. No. Why?
Does it look like a wreck and it's dangerous and...
I don't care what you look like. I would never judge someone by their appearance. If it's really that dangerous, I can't just leave you there by yourself.
Wait, there's one more reason you shouldn't.
What would that be?
I swear there was something. Just can't remember what it was. If you give me an hour...
No.
Oh, wait, don't. Please give me some time to prepare.
Scoozy? You're...
Eh? Eh?
Secluded Nightmare's room. We faced with nothing too big. Oop, hero inventory. Give me them 2 stars. Let's see about imprints. Make a little more space. I think I should have someone to imprint. Oh yeah, Carrot. Got her up to SS. I almost wanted to call it S2, but that would get confusing, so SS. Double S? Dingo. That's just Blaze Dingo. I don't want to fuse them together. Oh yeah, I did pick up Says randomly at some point. How does he work? Attack damage suffered in one attack does not exceed... at the cap, 50%, I think. 6, 10... no, 51% of max health. An ally attacks, target's health is 30% or less, activates Encroach once every 3 turns. Attack all enemies, increase combat readiness of the caster, damage dealt increase proportional to target's lost health. That sounds unreliable, at best. Yourself. Not sure why it's 51%, not 50%, so that he can still be 2-shot. Oh, no, I guess even at 50, in theory, he should still be 2-shottable. Yeah, you make a good point. I guess for abilities or like effects that require you to be over half health, aren't there like artifacts that only work if you're at or below half health? You know why? Was I close? The 51% would ensure you always can still activate those ones, but still don't take that much. Hmm. One point it was 50%. If you had an odd amount of HP, you would survive 2 hits with 1 HP left, so they made it 51% to fix that. Ah. Okay, yeah, no. Odd numbers would make 50% not work. Unless they... I mean, the easier thing to do with that would be to make it so that 50% rounds up instead of down. Like, 51% is just making it complicated for no reason, it feels like. Oh yeah, I have another Armin. I don't know what Bad Cat Armin is, but it is.
Tywin is missing?
Yes, seems there was some kind of misunderstanding when I gave that guard the orders. Told him to pretend to help Tywin escape so Rast would let his guard down. Seems he actually did help him escape. Okay, I thought that was weird for you to do.
Am I supposed to believe that? You sure you weren't trying to get rid of him so you could take his position?
Call her Nyarman because the alternative is Barman, and that's a hideous name. Yeah, Nyarman. Nyarman works. Yeah. Come on, Eliza. I'm an automatic doll created specifically to assist King Ervalin. Why would I disobey him?
You know, aside from your appearance, you truly are unlike Tywin in every conceivable way. You tell nothing but lies and think only about how you can use others to get what you want. Truly think I hadn't picked up on your true nature? Turned a blind eye to your behavior, but that ends now.
You're free to insult me however you'd like. What can you do other than forgive me? You going to have my head cut off? You going to stand next to Ervalin and fight in my stead? Let's say I really had gotten rid of Tywin. What's so wrong about that?
I ordered you specifically not to, that's what's wrong. And if you don't follow my orders, you're useless. So go die in a hole.
Wait, what?
Yes, if you are useless, die in a hole.
Shit, my bluff backfired. Here for your own selfish purposes as well. What makes you any different from me?
That's not true,
Said it yourself, didn't you? Indecision brings only misfortune. Keep your priorities straight. Think carefully about what you're trying to protect and what you're willing to give up.
Alright, I'm trying to protect my ability to do what I want, and I'm willing to give up you for it.
Shit. Stay focused or you'll lose what's important to you.
Don't you dare lay a finger on Schneil. If anything happens to him, I will cast the blame on you without thinking twice. And I swear, no matter what it takes, I'll make sure you are punished. Meow.
Do as you like. Knew from the start that keeping Schneil's closest friends alive would turn out to be a bad idea. Child is cold enough to everyone else, so I can't understand why he's always so willing to listen to her. Suppose it's my job to make up for his flaws. For your sake, I'll let her direct all her resentment toward me, so just take advantage of that, King Ervalin. Now that Tywin's taken care of, all that's left is to deal with Roman. He's nowhere to be found.
Act 6. Planned Failure. When we left Lafundos, I never expected that this is how we'd end up meeting again. I'm so sorry, Mercedes. No, you're not. You're a bitch who does not deserve to be pitied. It is not me who needs your apologies, it's those who trusted you for so long. No, it's hard to believe, but this was all for the best. It's very clearly not. You put a deranged lunatic in charge of a country. I don't care what your reason was. That's not how the best works. You and Ras agreed to help us. We could save many lives. So tell me, back in Dragon Valley, did you meet Mortelix? Did you promise him something? Mercedes, you abandoned Schneil so easily despite how long you've known him. Wouldn't it be easier for you to betray us? Give me one good reason why I should trust you. I never betrayed Schneil. Him being locked up in a dungeon disagrees. Trust me, no. The decision I made wasn't as easy as you seem to believe. I don't care how easy it was, you still did it. Ever since I was young, I don't care. I've been aware of how great one's hunger for power can be. He didn't have any. Just how miserable their end can be once they lose that power. He really tried to throw away the power at every opportunity. Literally no one would let him. That is not his source of problem. Vividly remember the days in which Camellia, Ervalin's mother, held the king's favor, as well as her last moments after she was abandoned by him. That sounds like not your fault. Of course, there's always the possibility of someone kind-hearted taking power, like Schneil, and those who failed to do so would not meet such terrible fates. However, even if that's the case, would those people be touched by that kindness? Would they swear lifelong loyalty? Of course not. They will only watch like hawks for a chance to cut his throat and throw his body from the throne. It's all my fault if I hadn't said anything to Schneil about Ervalin. I must apologize to Ervalin. My poor baby, listen to me. She was bound to be kicked out one day. Her abuse of Ervalin was just an excuse. If we do stand up for Ervalin, we might be accused of siding with him. It'd be best for us to ignore him for now. But, Liza, are you willing to abandon Schneil to save Ervalin? I know you feel sorry for him and have been looking after him. You always were such a good child. Could never ignore an animal in need. But Eliza, humans, especially those of us who live in the palace, we shouldn't be acting this way. Kindness comes in many different forms, one of which is to sever false hope so that blood isn't spilled needlessly. Reckless kindness serves no other purpose than self-gratification. It's a sin, not a virtue. I mean, in theory, kindness that doesn't help. Kindness that hinders is kind of a sin, but at the same time, what the fuck are you talking about? Thought Schneil would change just as I did, but he didn't. He still is and will continue to be a kind, warm person, and you have made that a bad thing somehow. Up until the moment his neck is bitten by those power-hungry wolves, and yet when he tried to abandon the position so he could continue being kind, no one fucking let him. So what was your plan? Schneil doesn't belong here. Again, he kind of agreed with you and tried to not be in that position. No one let him. I don't understand what your solution is or how it's better. Why didn't you just let him do that? I know you kind of sort of let him, but also you really didn't. If you openly said it, I don't care. It's weird, and you're delusional. You just couldn't sit back and let him face such a miserable death. What other choice could I have made? You could have tried defending him if you were really hell-bent on that part. I can see you're telling the truth. You actually believe the insane things you're saying. However, until I see Schneil for myself, I won't be able to trust you completely. I cannot help but suspect that you got rid of him and are lying to me now. I swear everything I told you is the truth. Words only carry so much weight. Could you take me to where Schneil is? If he's really safe, like you said, I promise I'll help you. You promise? It's possible the fake Tywin took care of Schneil alongside the real Tywin. If Mercedes goes to check on Schneil, I'll be able to confirm his safety and convince her to trust me at the same time. Yeah, this is why being disloyal is a stupid idea. Because that means they're not going to trust you with the things you actually did. If you're being disloyal for their sake, then when you do things that you agree is the right call, they're just gonna think you're lying to them. And they'll have to go behind your back to check and put the whole plan in danger. This is why if you want to help someone, you have to either be a complete trickster or completely loyal. Someone has to trust you to be helped by you. Just for a moment. Alright, let me take you to the dungeon.
Hey, Eliza, where are you taking this hostage?
Taking her to Schneil so she'll believe me.
I guess they're allowed in without permission.
Permission? From whom?
Well, King Ervalin, or someone who's authorized.
Has Tywin visited here before?
Yes, ma'am, since he's King Ervalin's right-hand man.
And what am I?
You're his fiancé?
No. I'm the daughter of the Berelit family, the greatest noble family in Lafundos. Are you suggesting a mere knight is stationed above me?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just you used to be close with King Schneil. So we were ordered by Sir Tywin not to let... Fucking idiot! Fucking idiot, shut up!
I see, so this is all because of his orders.
Of course, I know you're higher in rank, but Sir Tywin is in charge of this place, my lady. If you could come back with his permission.
What does he take me for? If I give up now, I'll be lowering myself and making it easier for them to control me. I won't let that happen. No matter what you say, I must enter. Move!
All that's left is ruin.
Yes, Annie, all your love. Give it to me. Paralyze me
Ice
with your
block.
love.
All right, let's do this. Son of light, burn!
I will do my best.
Try? Yeah, you killed something, Momo. Good job.
True love. This thing. I'll wrap you up tight.
I'll be your opponent. If I must fight, here!
Want to know about my family? I believe in you, Papa.
Alright.
You true love.
So, are we killing these guards, or are we somehow incapacitating them? Like,
Insignificant.
I still don't get that part.
I'll protect you.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. Hold me. Till I
Like,
can breathe.
you say, oh, are you gonna kill all these innocent people? Like, that's not a factor. Ras is pretty good at not killing people by accident.
All right, let's do this.
He does it all the time.
All that's left is
We're
ruin.
doing it now, if I'm understanding things correctly.
All your love. I'll wrap you up tight.
Hey, that's a really dumb way to do that.
I'll show you true love.
Most of these guys are, like, normal people. And they're not empowered or anything.
I'll be your opponent.
I know in terms of gameplay they're kind of tough, but in terms of lore, he genuinely can take
we
out
get
armies
started?
by himself. We
No
literally
destiny.
saw him completely
Just stop
redirect
me.
an army alone.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. Hold me. Till I can breathe no more. I'll keep going. Here I go. Want to know about my family?
What should we do? Should we let her in? Got no choice. If anything, she's not wrong. At least we can say we tried to stop her.
Sorry you had to see that. Anyway, you'll find Schnall inside. Aren't you coming with me? No, I'm okay. Just to let you know, there's a device installed that seals mana. Meaning it's impossible to use magic to let Schnall out, so don't waste your energy. Understood. Okay, I've succeeded in finding Schnall.
Good job, Meru.
Things are going as planned. So far, at least.
Yeah, that tracks, actually. I'm starting to think we got caught on purpose. Knew the guard was bullshitting, or at least mistaken. They did say there was another part of the plan. It's your deal. You found a guide yet? Village in the Tundra some time ago.
Not yet. I didn't expect it to be so difficult to find someone suitable. But since I was asked, I'll make sure I find you the best guide there is.
Doesn't really need to be the best.
You said you need to sneak into North Lafundos, right? Really hard to find someone who knows the area and is good at keeping a secret. I think we should wait here for a few more days.
We've already wasted a lot of time. Someone might be tracking us, and who knows what could happen in the next few days.
I don't think I can drag this out any longer. At this rate, they might end up leaving to do this without a guide. At least I did my part to fulfill the client's request.
Oops.
Yeah?
Oh, what have I done? Cat is soaked in soap. I'm so sorry. Fine, not like you did it on purpose.
No, Archie's not fine.
Sorry, little kitty, I'll give you this delicious treat, so will you forgive me?
I just want to let you off the hook just this once. He's so easy.
Here's some bread I baked this morning. Go share it with your friends. Excuse myself then.
There's something inside the bread.
You're right. Is that a letter? Maybe we should return it.
Wait a second. Maybe the letter's for you.
Me? That person didn't say anything.
How have you made it this far in this dangerous world? Secret letters are meant to be delivered in secret ways. You should probably open it somewhere quiet and isolated.
Letter for me? You're right, it's from Roman. Brass, I'm sure you must be very confused about what's going on. Ravon is currently in control of Lafundos. Seems to have been preparing to steal the throne and enter the war for a very long time now. Luckily, I managed to escape, but King Schnile and Tywin are being held in the northern dungeon. In order to save them and turn the tables, we need your help. Might not be any soldiers tailing us right now. Someone might be tracking our movements, so we should keep this a secret. Said to come to the pub marked on the map if I can help, and that he's going to deliver another letter by same method?
Act 7. Covert Movement. Schnile.
You're the girl who was with Ras. I'm really sorry. I promised to offer you help, but I ended up locked in this cell.
How are you doing? Have you been eating well?
I'm doing fine. They've been pretty generous in taking care of me, so I can't complain.
I'm glad to hear it. Then, will you be able to run if I let you out? I have a pendant that's been infused with Ras's divine power.
I was like, wait, does he still have... No. That was like the... That was actually what allowed him to fight, friggin... Damn it, what the hell was its name? The Dark Star was the contradiction of he is a human who's wielding divine power.
Although they've sealed mana within this cell, I doubt they've taken any precautions against divine power. I'll create an explosion while the guards are distracted and we can escape.
Just remember, you caused all of this. If you try anything now, it'll be at the cost of even more lives. Just give up and wait quietly for your final moments.
Don't worry, Sir Roman planned all of this.
Roman, glad he's safe.
You trust him, don't you?
Alright. Hey, what are you two whispering about? Break it up!
Alright, now that I've seen him for myself, I'll leave. With him.
Boom! They're running away, catch them!
Insignificant.
I'm going to eat his fill today. I love you. Stay with me.
Alright, let's do this. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Ow. Let's just un-ouch there. Yeah, we go. Fire never even worked.
If any all your loves will sing. I believe in you, Papa.
Consume.
I'll be your opponent.
Dark blade.
I
Owie.
must fight.
Haha, stole your barrier, idiot.
Love. Let me know about my family. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
All that's left is ruin.
Ooh. That's a lot.
I'll protect
Jesus.
you. I hope you're ready.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. Hold me.
Still killed ya.
I can breathe no more. I will do my best. Let me take
How about you? Yeah, he needed that.
Your opponent.
Give Benny all your love.
Insignificant.
I will destroy everything.
Slowly.
If I must fight, this won't be an easy fight.
Here I go.
to eat his fill today. Feel it. Papa loves me.
Haha. You couldn't even use your passive because you had too much health, and then when you could have, I killed you outright. Stop! Mercedes, what are you doing? You promised you wouldn't do this!
No, I said I would help. You said you didn't have any other options, right? I'm sorry I lied to you, but this is the only option I have as well.
No, you didn't lie.
No, I said I would help. I never said I was going to help your insane, delusional plan. I said I was going to help. This is much more helpful than whatever bullshit you were planning. Please step aside, or I might have to hurt you.
Schneill, you were so desperate to give up the throne, you were in agony. It doesn't mean I want to be in fucking jail. You can get what you want if you just stay here. Why are you trying to escape? You're right, I was desperate to give up the throne. Not like this, Eliza. This isn't how I wanted things to happen. And I know you know that very well. Isn't that why you did everything without even a single word of discussion with me? Couldn't you face me after I was imprisoned here?
You're right. I didn't want to let you decide, because it was obvious which choice you'd make. Perhaps she thought that if she just tried a little harder, she'd be able to survive. Not her fault she lost her life like this.
I'm still not convinced you didn't kill that fucking cat.
If you'd done a better job protecting her, maybe she'd still be with us instead of dying for a foolish dream. I wanted you to give up hope and resign to the way things were. That was my way of showing you I cared. This is your last chance to give up the throne and live the peaceful life you wanted. So please come back, Schneill.
Sorry, Liza. I would do anything for you. But this.
Schneill! Please forgive me, Eliza. We don't have much time.
Are you a prisoner here?
Yes, I am.
What kind of crime did you commit to end up in a place like this?
Something so horrible that I'll never be able to atone for it, even if I spend the rest of my life here. I put plastic in the recyclables only.
You can recycle plastics.
What? You don't need to know the details. All you need to know is that I've committed a grave sin and don't deserve your attention.
I assume you don't know the way out?
There is no way out.
In other words, you don't.
No, I mean it. There isn't a way out. I guess you don't need me to tell you that. You'll find out for yourself when you start wandering endlessly.
Alright, before I go take this.
Your cape?
Sorry, we can't reflect it on the PNGs. Actually, GIFs. You know, we are motions. A little motion up in here. Based on your clothing, you don't appear to have been trained to withstand an environment like this.
Huh? No.
What's wrong?
You shouldn't be so nice to me. I don't deserve even the slightest kindness from anyone.
You mean you don't deserve kindness? There's no one in the world who doesn't deserve it. Except maybe Arvelin, he's a dick. Maybe Politia too. Not a huge fan of that dragon chieftain either. Actually, maybe there are a few people.
No, I knew you could die trying to find a way out. I was just going to let you go without saying a word. I should have told you there's no point in trying and...
Apologize if I'm being rude in asking this question, but... Do you want me to hate you?
Well...
If not, please take it. Alright, I'm going to take a look around. Should learn about this place's structure before I do anything. Hall of Delusions. Oh hey, this is where all the antagonists of this arc live. Friggin' every single one of them, it fucking feels like.
So Roman, you really are safe.
Long time no see, Cecilia.
You the one who wrote that letter? I have a question for you. How'd you know where to deliver it?
I had no idea where Ras was, and even if I had, it would have been too late to deliver a letter by then. There are many letters. Deliver them to the village near the snowfield ahead of time. A way they could be given to you the moment you were spotted.
Quite a dangerous method. How could you leave those letters in the hands of strangers when you're being tracked? You could have exposed your location.
Those were no strangers. We've worked together before.
You've worked together before? The plan you mentioned in the letter.
Yes, they're the core of this plan. Please come this way. Allow me to introduce you to the troops and provide more information.
Act 8, covering all the bases.
What? Schnall escaped with that girl? How? I told you to make sure no one entered. Well, Lady Eliza, she took the hostage in, saying she needed to show her to persuade her. That woman. Is this why you surrendered so peacefully? So you could talk Eliza into helping you and let Schnall escape? Maybe. Look at that shit-eating grin. Good job, Ras. See, these are the highs I'm talking about. You need the highs with the lows. If you space them out too much, it starts wearing you down. But this one, this was a well-placed high. And it was hinted at. They're like, we'll have you guys stay here for the other part of the plan. It's like, wait, they have a plan? Guess what? I don't care. As long as I'm here watching you, you won't be able to move a single step. I'll make sure I catch those two and bring them to their knees. They wouldn't have been able to escape yet. Soldiers, go catch them. What? You think soldiers can stop Mercedes? Shit, maybe I should go. Dead or alive, I don't care. Just bring them here. Strengthen the security in the surrounding region so they can't escape. Why are we going downstairs? There's no escape routes there, only monsters and traps.
Yes, that's exactly why. I'll explain on the way.
Alright, this is interesting.
I'll be your opponent.
Want to know about my family?
Kill the darkness.
Stay with me.
Alright, let's do this. Son of light. Burn!
Ow.
Is it my turn? That must have been painful. I'll show you true love. I'll wrap you up tight.
All that's left is ruin.
Come to me.
Yes.
Should we get started?
Ah.
Yes, Annie, all your love. Hold me.
Ooh, that is a good double up.
Breathe. I'll do my best. Papa's going to eat his fill today. Give it to me.
Yeah, frozen love.
Insignificant.
You know, with all her, like, love things, I wonder if they, at some point, especially with how close it was, I wonder if they did plan her to be, like, the Valentine's release at first, and they decided on Tori a bit later.
Take this!
Here I go.
They couldn't make a full event out of her story, so they just didn't.
I believe in you, Papa. I'll help you. Hurry!
I'll be your opponent.
Here I go.
Before we get here, we received a letter from Roman. He told us.
It's easy to enter the depths of the northern dungeon. It's much more difficult to come back outside. If one were to go downstairs and slowly look around, it would only be a matter of time before they figure things out. Likewise, all of the traps are built to activate when someone tries to leave, therefore isolating them within the dungeon. However, one condition needs to be met in order to maintain this system. The traps must remain hidden.
Traps with bloodstains and bodies nearby are going to be spotted, meaning they'll lose their original function. There's also a chance they might not activate if something is stuck in them. In that respect, don't you think something feels off? This place is too clean. I don't see any magical creatures, not to mention humans. No one ever comes down here. It means that there's no one cleaning it up. If there's no one cleaning it up, then no traps.
Papa's going to eat
The
his fill today. Guess we'll see.
They just do that.
Descending
I'll wear them down slowly. I'll descend the blade.
If I must fight. I hope you're ready.
Yes, Annie, all your love. Feel it.
Like, the word love is even in her friggin' thing. Give Fenny all your love.
Keep going.
I have to wonder if she was, like...
Come to me.
Or maybe they happened to finish her near Valentine's Day and decided, oh, we can release her then, she'll probably do a little better around that time.
I'll wrap you up too.
But they didn't need to do that, because she's
No destiny.
OP as hell.
Stop me.
What do you know about my feelings?
Here I go.
Hold me
Eat.
breathe no more.
According to records of the Wizard's Spire, its center has a device that suppresses all magic. If that's the case, there must be some system to dispose of the bodies. By which I mean something like a passage or a device to remove them from the Spire. No one's ever been to the center. Doesn't that mean it's impossible to get out alive?
Yes, and that's why Sir Roman has written that this method is meant to be used as a last resort, that he hopes we don't actually need to use it. It sounds like we might be able to find their weak point with this. We still have that pendant Mortelix gave you, don't we? If it's meant to help lessen the physical burden of your power by dispersing it, doesn't that mean it's able to store power as well? Since we won't be able to use mana, maybe we can use your divine power instead. If we can activate Rass's power from within the trap, like when he stopped the bombing in the valley, we should be able to draw everyone's attention with a conspicuous escape, which will also be helpful for when we're escaping from the dungeon. The reason I used the divine power when releasing you was also to test whether we would be able to use the power in places where mana is suppressed.
Ah, good. Even if we escape, there's soldiers everywhere. This really is set up kind of like a heist movie almost. I mean, it is a jailbreak, which is it's a type of heist. Or, you know, we, the audience, learn the plan at the same rate it's revealed, which is the only way that you know a plan goes correctly. If you don't know something was planned until after it happens, then the plan will happen. If characters make a plan, and you are given all the details of said plan, then that means the plan is going to fail. That is a for sure thing in all fiction. I think I first noticed it while reading JoJo Part 2, specifically the part where Joseph is fighting AC/DC, and he, like, reveals in his head what his rope trick does. Like, how he's using his rope. And then AC/DC cuts the rope, and then the part we didn't know about happens, and it works anyways. So it's like, okay, the part we knew about wasn't going to work. That is a incontrovertible rule of fiction, it feels like.
Russ and Tywin are still imprisoned. Don't worry about that. To tell the truth, our goal isn't to escape.
There truly is no way out. This place is filled with traps and I can't tell which direction I came from.
I told you, there's no point in even thinking about it.
If no one can come and go, how are you able to survive all this time?
I found a source of groundwater, and for food, I ate rats. Then magical creatures.
Rats?
You look upset. You probably find it revolting to even look at me. Feel the same if I were you, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Why?
Sure you didn't picture your last moments in a place like this with someone like me? Maybe it would have been better if I weren't here. I know I don't even have the right to be alive, really.
No, I wasn't thinking. Are you okay? Why am I asking? You're clearly not. I don't find it revolting at all. I've also eaten rats and insects in the past.
Huh? Thought you were a noble. You don't look like the type.
Because I've worked hard to be flawless, due to my humble birth. Flaws also reflect upon my liege, after all.
Why'd you stop talking when I said that?
I realized there was something unusual about what you said. True that rats like dark, damp places, but they still need a food source to survive. There must be a passage connected to the outside. Certain there's a way out. Yeah, no, that tracks. If there's rats somewhere, that means the rats are getting food. And if the rats are getting food, then well, that means there's food. Unless they're going entirely off of scavenging friggin' corpses down here, which we're not led to believe people die in here at all. At least not with any regularity. I forgot to check the boss here. Although it is spoilers. So Tywin, something's wrong. Chanel and that girl are nowhere to be found. You gotta be kidding me. There's so many of you. How could you not find anything? I don't think they went outside. What if they went downstairs? Those who don't know much about the Spire also aren't very familiar with its structure, so it's possible. Let's keep searching. We can't let our guards down. Who knows what they're up to? It's only a matter of time before they're caught. This place is surrounded by rows and rows of soldiers. I don't know what they're planning, but it's impossible. The fuck was that? Sir, there are intruders! Seems that some wizards from the Spire opened the gate in the midst of all the chaos. As the soldiers were reassigned, there was a delay in finding out, and we struggled to stop them. Are they here to save him? How many of them are there? At least a few hundred. What? You're seriously misguided. Not the great being you all seem to think I am. I'm just another person who's part of all this. I'm impressed with how many resources you've wasted in hopes of cornering me here. I guess being the heir of the Covenant comes in handy in a situation like this. March!
We must end this before they're able to take proper battle formation. I'll leave it to you, Charlotte. Of course, I've got this.
Do not stand down. Fight for King Style, for our rights. Woo! He wasn't a fucking insane, delusional despot like this current guy is.
Act 9. No effort in vain.
You mean our goal isn't to escape?
Our final goal is to seize control of the Spire, while their attention is turned towards me and Ras. Ras and I.
Seize the Spire? Are there enough soldiers for that? Surely Arvalin has already mobilized all available troops and would be nearly impossible to recruit new ones without attracting his attention.
The royal troops and private armies of noble families are not the only people capable of wielding weapons. If anything, Schneil, you're the one who recruited them.
Wait, don't tell me. Everyone who didn't like the very violent coup. I swear I said something along these lines. The violent and obvious coup probably wasn't gonna win him favors among the common folk, unless they were stupid.
Stay with me.
Alright, let's do this. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
And to be fair, it was a long time ago, so I could be wrong in misremembering that.
It's going to be okay. He's going to eat his food today. I'll wrap you up tight.
Insignificant. Witness my power.
If I must fight, help.
Okay. I'll show you true love.
Ooh, nice crits. Nice crit.
Got something important to discuss is never a good sign with you. What have you done this time?
That's a difficult question.
Roman, you said you'd always be on my side and fight for me, right? Is that because my power benefits you? That's who starts a conversation like you must have done something serious or are about to. If I truly wanted power, I would have just become king, not take your side. Should be evidence enough that I'm not just here for power. Then let me be frank with you. I want to create a structure in which power and responsibility are not biased solely toward the king or the nobility. I don't want those with power to squabble over assets and end up making the people suffer. I'd like to ensure the person who takes the throne will not inherit such burden and responsibility alongside their authority. Therefore, I'm thinking of starting an organization that enables everyone, including ordinary people, to attend and discuss national policies. Then that burden can be lifted from the crown, power can be dispersed, and we can step back and take a broader view of the nation. Are you serious? You know how difficult it is to change a nation's political structure? For that easy, Lafundos' government would have changed with each new leader. Remember, the common people are not trained in these matters. In order to make this feasible, we need to invest an astronomical amount of money and time into their education. Oh, is that where all the taxes went? Even if you begin the process of reform, you won't see the results within our generation. I don't care. This isn't just for my sake. You felt this way since we were kids. Why should we go through all this? Why should so many people be sacrificed? The moment I had an excuse, the incurable disease, I decided to run from everything. You two found me anyway. Told me I'm capable of doing more and that I have value. And that day, I started to think about what I could do. What's the cause of my suffering, and how can I address it? You decide the answer is what you just said, to reform the entire structure? Yes, even if it takes generations to come to fruition, I want to try. Even if I fail, wouldn't it make it easier for the next person who feels the same way? It's going to be tough. Nobles are going to be wary and try to stop you, and even the people might not take your side right away. I would like the people to have more power. I don't trust him. Actually, that's shockingly close to how it works. Roman's got a point. It's alright, I won't be fighting alone. Isn't that right? I knew this would end in a headache. Among the people, I'm sure there are some who've been educated or trying to share their knowledge. First, we need to covertly contact them and form a network, try to discuss what we'll need.
It's thanks to that network that they were able to plan all of this in secret. Of course, they asked for some rights in return for their assistance, but I'm sure you'll be more than happy to grant that much.
Alright, after this, the nobility's influence will grow weaker.
Sucks to be them.
Especially those who are against me.
Really sucks to be them.
Which will make it easier to return the people's loyalty.
Glad you never gave up, Roman. Cecilia, Roman, and Charlotte are leading the resistance formed by ordinary people. They should have stormed the spire by now. All we need to do is to stay here and wait for our chance to escape.
Mercedes, can I ask you a favor? I heard Tywin went down into the dungeon's depths to save me. I know that might have just been a lie meant to get a rise out of me, but can we look for him before we leave?
Sir Tywin? Of course, let's go downstairs and look for him.
Yeah. An unreasonable turn of fortune for the characters is a nice swing. I'm happy.
I'll be your opponent.
Should we get started? This won't be an easy fight.
Want to know about my thing?
It is pure luck and nothing else that that guard was an idiot. Or it'll turn out he's a traitor and was trying to let this happen, which would actually also be a tremendous stroke of luck.
All that's left is ruin.
I'm trying, love. Hate me.
No, it would be...
Breathe.
It'd be the kind of luck that's a bit more narratively satisfying instead of dumb luck, you know?
Papa's going to eat his fill today.
Because dumb luck...
I love you. Stay with
Dumb
me.
luck is cheap, and a good writing tool I've actually found that good stories use is to have the characters acknowledge it's cheap and hate that they got out in such a cheap way.
Yes, Benny, all your love. Yeah. I'll wrap you up.
Like, I was powerless, it was only pure luck that I got out. I don't deserve to have gotten out, but I did, and I need to use that to my advantage now. Maybe I should have gone for him, hope I'd trigger. Asleep to skip his turn. I really thought she was gonna kill that thing. I thought she'd do that, at least that much, but I overestimated her.
You.
That's my fault then.
There's a way out?
Yes, I'll find it, so let's escape together.
Yes, you should escape, but I'm here for a reason. Planning to release a criminal from prison? I deserve to rot here in agony until I die.
Not saying I'm going to release you, but I cannot leave you here. Bring someone to a place like this when no one visits and no proper food is provided is not punishment. Simply torture.
No, I don't care. It's not a punishment unless you suffer.
Look, there's different forms of suffering, you know.
I deserve worse than this when I think about all those victims.
But... I heard Tywin's voice! Is that King Schneil?
Tywin, you're safe.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Long story, explain later. Let's go.
Mercedes knows the way out.
But who is she? I'm nobody. Please don't mind me. Huh?
She's a prisoner. Apparently she committed a crime and was put here. Imprisoned here? No way. We take her with us so she can be put somewhere better than this?
No, there's no need for that. I'll just stay. I agree with Tywin. I don't think you should stay here. I don't know what your situation is, but let's just get you out of here first and... I said no! She's gathering mana. But how? The use of magic is restricted here.
My guess is right. She's no ordinary wizard.
She must be the legendary wizard Ada, said to have been executed for killing thousands. I don't want to leave. I don't want to be seen. Just leave me here until my name, what I did, and everything else is forgotten.
Alright, how's she work? Ice mana. Her attacking grants stackable increased attack and speed, so you can't stall her out. Caster is debuffed at the end of the turn, dispels one debuff, and grants immunity for one turn. That's dumb. Damage suffered in one attack exceeds 20% of max health. Dispel all debuffs from the caster and granting a barrier. That's really dumb. When attacked while covered by a barrier, has a chance to decrease hit chance of the attacker for 2 turns. Wow, they don't want you to have fun fighting their bosses. Absolute Zero is unavailable, which is this. Whenever somebody's turn ends, deals damage proportional to the target's current health to all enemies. An enemy's health is 60% or less, decrease their crit chance. Increase their chance of suffering a crit when attacked. Use the effect of decreased combat range but debuffs inflict on the cat. What the fuck is all of this?
All that's left is ruin. Alright, let's do this.
Alright. Nope.
I want to know about my father. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
The icy touch of death shall embrace you.
And I'll keep going. That must have been painful.
Okay.
I'll wrap you up too.
I'll be your opponent.
Alright, now I can do this.
Everything. Slowly.
She'll probably get a barrier, but... nope. Didn't even damage her enough for that.
No destiny.
Alright, give us some
Can
defense.
stop me.
Defense.
I'm sorry. Is it my turn? It's hard. But I won't give up.
All that's left is ruin.
You're spinning all year long.
Alright, this might trigger a barrier.
Stay with me.
Yeah, there it goes.
I'll help you. Here I go.
If I must fight. Here.
Nope. Of course, his ability never fucking works when you want it to.
Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Insignificant.
Alright, we win. Stop it. Please just give up and go. Pretend you didn't see anything. I'm not asking for much. You said leave me alone. Is this what you all call virtue? Help those who don't want your help? No. King Schneil, it's too dangerous. Stay away from her. Don't come near me. Stay back. Alright, I won't force you to come with us. But I must tell you this. I'm curious. AP exchange. Nation info. Get in. Alright, what's your shtick? May shout. Activate commanding shout when an ally is debuffed after an ally is attacked. Only be activated once per turn. Spells one debuff from all allies, increase combat readiness of the caster by 20%, recovers health of the ally except for the caster with the lowest health. Okay. Attacking grants all allies stackable, increase attack and speed, increase combat readiness of random ally. Suffering attack that targets all allies, decrease skill cooldown of all allies by 1, grants a barrier, can only be activated once per turn. Okay, so kill his ads first. This actually works just fine, because these are the two I need. Ah. Finally. What's going on? Why are you holding me? What are you doing? Settle down. This raid would be easier if you were still asleep. There's been a rebellion that includes some of the Wizards of the Spire. Appears Roman is sided with them as well. With all our attention focused on Ras and Schneil, we suffered a surprise attack and didn't even have a chance to fight back properly. Seems impossible to turn this situation in our favor, so I'm taking you and escaping. Oh no. We keep going this way, there's an emergency escape route. We can just reach... Or die when there's soldiers coming this way! They must have noticed we were gone! Oh god damn it. One of us will need to act as bait so the rest can escape.
I'll do it. Like you said, I won't be of any help even if I do manage to escape. Think I could earn some time for you to escape?
Seriously, I wish you'd stayed asleep. Khonshu? Khonshu, please take care of her and retreat with the soldiers. Yes, sir.
Hi.
You're the wrong idea. I'm not doing this for your sake. I just don't think this is the end. I won't be defeated like this. I haven't spread my wings yet. It really positioned his eyes weird in some of his expressions. They might seem to have the upper hand right now. That's going to change soon. And even if King Ervalin decides to punish me for my failure after I'm released, maybe you could return the favor and ask him to forgive me. Since he's always willing to listen to you. Anyway, get out of here. You don't have much time.
Thank you, Tywin. If we do meet again, I'll fight for you, I promise.
Now we're speaking the same language. Better not forget your promise. I'm very ambitious. No. I might ask a lot of you in return.
Act 10, Suffocating Blaze. There's the fake Tywin.
Ah, but what is truly fake?
You.
Okay, no one is engaging me in that discussion. I think I should stop. Rest, you made it this far. In fact, it's almost sad to see how hard you're fighting. You'll all still be losers in the end. You're still in denial that you've lost everything. It's you who've lost everything. Surrender peacefully. Surrender? Utterly ridiculous. You want to take what's mine, you'll have to come and get it. I give up everything to get what I have now. Money, power, and fame beyond your wildest dreams. Before they hung them for... Where'd that one come from?
Seems we're going to have to use force. And I won't show mercy.
I slip into weird trances at very specific trigger words.
I'll show you true love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
Owie.
I'll protect you. Son of light. Burn!
Owie.
Keep going. That must have been painful. What do you know about my family? I believe in you, Papa.
All right, let's do this.
But that's very clearly not who I was aiming at.
I'll show you true love. I'll wrap you up tight. Is
Another
it my
one.
turn?
Sorry. Blocked band reported. Don't worry.
Should we get started?
I'll be your opponent.
Heal.
Give Benny all your love. Feel it. Papa loves me.
Insignificant.
If I must fight, this won't be an easy fight.
Here I go.
Ow.
Papa's going to eat his fill today.
Yeah, even a miss would kill that.
Till I can breathe.
And a
Do
crit
my
would kill the
best.
other one as well. So that's what we went
Your
for.
opponent.
Want to know about my family? I'll wrap you up tight.
Consume. Alright, let's get this guy.
Give Benny all your love.
His abilities seem to focus on buffing his allies a lot.
All that's left.
And now one of them's already dead, and that wasn't the one I was trying to aim at either.
protect you. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
There, now you don't have friends.
I'll show you true love. I believe in you, Papa. Is it my turn? It's going to be okay. I want to know about my family. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Insignificant.
Can you hear the approaching ruin?
Ruin him.
All
That
right,
was
let's
still
do this.
targeting
You're
all
fine,
characters,
Flame.
but his turn immediately happened afterwards, so...
Yes, Annie, all your love.
Nah, that, wore off at the end of his turn, but whatever, I guess.
I'll keep going.
I'll be your opponent.
Should we get started? This won't be an easy fight.
Papa's going to get his kill today. I'll wrap you up.
Consume.
You think you can defeat me?
Can I know about my family?
Yeah, I do think I can defeat you.
Till I can breathe no more.
You were not a big deal when you didn't have help that I one-shot. Ugh. Damn it. Is this how it ends? I hope she made it.
You have something to tell me? I know that sometimes virtue can turn into venom. I also know there are people who won't accept help from others regardless of whether it's right or for their own good. What, you truly wanted to save me from my own mother, for my sake?
She was literally beating you.
I know you didn't think it was a problem, but that only exacerbated how much of a problem it was.
What a joke. Who do you think you were saving with such ridiculous self-righteousness? Your stupidity brought nothing but destruction. Yeah, okay, I'm guessing I see. He basically reported on how she was beating him. And so she lost favor with the court, which meant Ervalin also lost favor with the court. But instead of accepting that he should never have been in that position to be beaten by his mother, he's decided that the person who made that stop is a bad person and he will ruin an entire country to make that person suffer. Because he's insane and delusional, and I don't jive with his perspective even slightly.
I've heard others in the name of virtue.
No, what you did was unquestionably the correct choice. I really don't care. Spent years blaming myself for what happened. It wasn't really your fault. If I could go back, what choice would I make? Should I have just ignored what I'd seen? No, absolutely you shouldn't have.
I always came back to one answer.
I would make the same choice 1,000 times over. Yes, good.
However, I shouldn't have acted alone. We should have talked about it, tried to understand, and moved forward together.
You were also a child at the time, so I feel like Ervalin is also taking this way too far. You saw someone doing something bad and told someone else. I think that is the bare minimum of child morality.
If I had just been there for him so that he could realize what actually happened, so he could reach out for help himself.
Yeah, but could you have? Did you have that power? You had the power to tell someone what was going on. That doesn't mean you had the power to actually let him stay. A lot would have been different.
So what?
Not trying to say I can offer you forgiveness for your crimes.
I still think we should reconsider whether this is truly the punishment you deserve.
If you come with us, I'll search for a better way for you to atone for your crimes. King Chanel is right. Torturing yourself will not do anyone any good. Even if there is someone who wanted you to suffer for a long time, I don't think that makes your self-torment right.
On one condition. I don't want to kill anyone anymore, and I don't want to be blamed anymore. If word of me gets out, those who seek power will come looking for me. You promise not to tell others who I am, and you won't force me to fight?
I promise.
I'll do anything else to atone. I'll even mop the floor with my tongue if you want.
No, please don't. That's no. Tywin, I'm sure she was joking. You have not spent as much time with her as I have. She wasn't.
No, I was serious.
Okay, we have some problems we need to address. Okay, Act 1, maybe get you a therapist.
Ras.
Good job, Mercedes. Glad everyone's safe. Thank you so much for your help. Not sure how we can ever repay you. I really didn't do anything. I sat in a cell the whole time. Here, take this. The insignia I was given when I left Azera. Originally thought it brought it to prove my identity. Now that I don't need it, I'll give it to you. Send this to Azera and say I've asked for backup, they'll send troops. I hesitated to help you earlier, but now you've done so much for me, I have genuinely no defense. I'll never forget this. With my word, Lefundos will always be on your side, Ras. So long as you control it, but yes. Wait, where'd that noisy fluffball go? Huh? I thought he was with Ras. Oh.
You forget about Arky.
I didn't forget about you, just took me a little time to remember.
I mean, you forgot about me. Please forgive us, Arky. I'll buy you a delicious cake when we get back. What you take me for? He's too terrible you'll be forgiven just with cake. What if I buy you 2 cakes? 3. Now I think about it, the situation was dire, I understand. Seriously, too easy. So the spire in which Schneil and Tywin were imprisoned has been seized.
Yeah, Bellion, her perfect doll.
Yes, I should have seen this coming when they were so confident about catching Raz. This is going to affect our plans. I expected Ervalin to be inexperienced and Ilanav to be hasty. Nothing has betrayed my expectations. There might be a slight change, but it's not enough to alter the entire situation. However, we might need to do something before they become a bigger problem. I'll dispatch someone to track them. In the meantime, Flan, please keep your eye on them and focus on maintaining relations. Understood, Bellion. Not much longer now. Politis, as the representative and successor of your will, I will make your dream come true on this land. Please watch over me.
So is Politis dead? I thought I didn't know how Celestials work, but I didn't think they worked like that, per se. And then again, maybe different Celestials work differently. Maybe Celestial just means not from the planet you're on. Seeds of Misfortune, now available. Lone Tundra. We're not gonna go there yet, though. First, the Questeries. And then I get that also. What is this about? Oh, collect spirit blooms. Yeah, I can go do that real quick. Then we'll start doing the side stuff. These things are cool. They,
Insignificant.
oh, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of the big monsters from Mega Man Battle Network 6. Especially the anime-only version of them where the two of them fused, so they were just a lion with wings.
Chaos!
I'll show you true love. Feel it. Papa loves me.
If I must fight, no destiny can stop me!
I'll help you. That must have been painful. Yes, Annie, I'll get
Need help?
Probably not, but it is good you got your action advanced, Ras.
Alright, let's do this. Take this!
All that's left.
Yeah, I saw Ras is apparently getting buffs too, which, that'll be nice. Oh yeah, I did finally pick up the, thing to give Archdemon Shadow her best buff. The extra thing you equip. I forget what it's called. I haven't actually put it on her yet, but I finally had it. It apparently makes her pretty good in PvE, because it makes it's a guaranteed dual attack. Those are really good. Right, I don't have to fight an actually difficult boss, because I already won once.
I was going to eat his food today. I love you. Stay with me.
I'll protect you. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
I will do my best. Here I go.
Get rid of that defense down. Your defense is supposed to be up, boy.
Want to know about my family?
Kilt.
Hold me.
Murdered.
I can breathe no more.
Insignificant. Should we get started? Help! Here I go.
South for the chest. For some leaves.
Yes, Annie, all your love.
All that's left is ruin. If I must fight, I hope you're ready.
Ow, ow.
Keep going. I was going to eat his tail today.
I'll be your opponent. All right, let's do this.
I just don't need to use her S3 to deal with these. And I forgot. I'll be honest, I forgot to do it. I forgot she wasn't still on it because of rhythm getting messed up.
Give it to me.
Mixed up?
Paralyze me with your love.
Insignificant.
Hey,
Should we get
what
started?
is with my tongue?
Son of light.
Adding a free dual attack with the highest to all is a very easy way to make a skill OP. Yeah, I mean, Rass's S2 is pretty much the reason he's so useful. I mean, his S3 is also pretty good. His S1's just not reliable enough. If it were guaranteed buff removal, he'd be maybe too OP, honestly.
My turn.
But his skill 2, that so long as you use energy, he can use every single turn. Which basically just means one extra turn for your highest damage dealing character.
If I must fight,
An extra per round.
Want to know about my family? I love you. Stay with me.
all that's left is ruin. Here,
Oh, okay.
I'll protect you. This won't be an easy fight.
Hey, look at that. There's 20,000.
Hold me.
Because,
I can breathe.
I think dual attacks also get a huge damage buff just for existing.
It's going to be okay. I'm going to eat his tail today. I'll wrap you up tight.
And since it's highest attack, you can control who gets it by just deciding who on your party has the highest attack.
Papa loves me.
Insignificant.
I do think ADS needed something to not just be... Because, like, her big gimmick of Seal just straight up doesn't work in PvE. It
Alright,
never can
let's do
do
this.
anything, because every boss is immune to it. Actually, it can only target engine enemies in the first place.
Even your Papa. I will do my best.
Haha, boss lost his turn.
I'll show you true love.
And then I tore out his throat. Cool story.
I can breathe no more.
Ashy Rock Vacancy. 2 fire heroes. Mercedes doesn't have her shoes on. I think I took them off for some reason. I remember what the reason was. I gave her shoes to Fenny. Let's try this setup. Because this also gives Fenny more attack. And also with the attack buff she can put out. Been meaning to revisit this place. I never thought it would be under these circumstances. It hasn't changed much. We have a lot of good memories here, right? Most of them are you making me suffer. How many things wouldn't have happened if I hadn't met Schneil? Would have been a completely different person than I am now. Ooh, flashbacks. Hidden story, a cynical boy. Cynical little boy. Very long time, the Wizard's Spire has been subject to both awe and fear. Because it's the very foundation upon which Lefundos was able to flourish, as well as the site of the disaster that destroyed the city. Therefore, the Spire had to be left alone within the devastated city, while also receiving tremendous support from the Royal Palace. It's understandable that people would make such a fuss over a royal family member's visit, since it's such a rare occasion. That didn't make the whole situation any less aggravating. Oh, he's doing... Yeah, that first in line to the throne is going to visit. He's in the royal family. Couldn't have gotten a private tutor. Why is he coming all the way here? Going to my sister, he calls some kind of trouble, so this is more like punishment. You know, we already have one prince studying here with us. Little tiny Roman with the glasses. Prince Roman, do you happen to know anything about this new prince that's coming? No, I never went to any of the social events. Why does it matter? Most of you won't even get the chance to talk to him anyway. If I were you, I'd rather focus on something more productive, like reading a book. Oh, he doesn't have any fucking friends. Little shit. I think he's so sophisticated, just fuck, leave him be. A few people tried to approach him at the beginning of the semester. They all gave up thanks to that arrogant attitude of his. I guess these are his classmates. I see Wizard, I think, wizened, so old. Here to learn. Are they all so worried about other people? Anyway, if another heir is here, at least help take their attention away from me. I'll be able to focus on studying. Little did I know, Prince Schneill would end up following me from his very first day at the Spire. But I made it clear I don't want you following me around. I'm being perfectly quiet. Just the fact that you're near me attracts attention, not to mention creates rumors. Unlike me, you actually enjoy socializing. Why do you insist on hanging around? Because I like you. Exactly. I like that face you make. And you find me so pathetic that it's giving you a headache. That's right, I'm gonna have to start studying in the woods instead of the library. It's a waste of time to go all the way out there. Better than not being able to focus because of him. Boop, boop, boop. Accidentally clicked out of the window.
What do you know about my family? Give it. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
If I must fight, no destiny can stop me!
I will release my power. Blaze!
Ow. 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 Ow.
I'll keep going. That must have been painful. Papa's going to eat his fill today. I'll wrap you up tight.
Should we get started?
Yes, Annie, all your love. Sing. I believe in you, Papa.
Command me. Obey me. Obey me.
Is it my turn?
If I must fight.
Papa's going to eat his fill today.
Yes. Fight.
Stay with
Meow.
me.
Dead.
Let's do this. Take this!
10.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete.
Aha! Want to know about my family? Hold me.
Consume.
I can breathe no more.
I'll help you. It's going to be okay.
I'll show you true love.
Dang
I'll
it.
wrap
The
you up
miss.
tight.
I'll protect you.
I will release my power.
Here
Let's
I go.
fight together.
Ow.
Papa's going to eat his fill today.
I will do my best.
If I must fight.
Sit there building energy.
Yes, Annie, all your love. I can feel it. Papa loves me.
Should we get started? Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Want to know about my family?
I could have burned there.
Command me. Beyond the abyss.
I guess part of me wanted to just use it all on an Archie.
I'll keep going.
Transformation time!
No one can stop us.
I'll show you true love.
I suppose it really didn't matter. Probably would have killed without Archie there. Alright, even Schnau won't be able to find me here. Finally, some peace and... Rustle. Ah, I never been to this side of the forest. Why are you here? So you'll look around and take off? They were up to something interesting, so I followed you. Alright, that's it. Let me say it loud and clear this time. I don't like you. So honest and straightforward, I like it. I'm not here to entertain you. Maybe first in line of the throne, but I'm a member of the royal family too. And you continue to insult me like this. How much longer do I need to endure this treatment? I'm sorry, I didn't realize you hated me that much. I just wanted to make friends with you, but you never seem to spend time with anyone, so I just decided to push it. Never meant to insult you or make you think that I think of you as a plaything. Please believe me. Sure, there are more than enough people who want to be friends with you. Tired of people trying to get close to me because they want something from me. You feel the same? Isn't that why you keep your distance from others? You're different from them. I wanted to be friends with you, not anyone else. You got the wrong idea about me. I don't like disruptive people like you, and I don't need friends. I specifically hate people who overstep my boundaries without my consent. Hope today will be the last time we speak privately. I mean, the boundaries thing makes sense, but the rest of it, you're probably off, kid. I made myself clear, there's no way you'll turn up again. Should have done this way earlier, this feels great. I'm having trouble focusing today. Should have seen this coming. Did you really follow me again after all that? There are two ways this can go. That's not Schnile. Place never had this many monsters before. What's going on? I have a warrior on the team. Why did I bother putting a fire on the team without a warrior? I guess I could run back through this with Thierry or something. They really should let these count for this. Like, why not? There's really no reason they shouldn't count, other than we don't want you to have fun. Miss Marion, have you seen Roman? No, I haven't. Have you, any of you seen him? Not really. I don't know where he is. I doubt anyone would. That's odd. Really enjoys his alone time, doesn't he? Sure he's just reading a book somewhere. No, Roman keeps a pretty strict personal schedule. He's always here for dinner at this time. I wouldn't worry too much about him. He really hates attention, you know. I agree, if anything, he might get mad at you. Anyway, won't you play cards with us? I learned this new card game. Maybe next time, I just remembered something. And I have a good feeling about this. As Prince Schnile said, he's nowhere to be seen in the spire. How could you not realize he was gone? What have you fucking idiots been doing? Doesn't like us hanging around. If he's not inside the spire, I wonder where he could have gone. What if he's kidnapped? Kidnapped? Followed him into the woods a few days ago. He said he was going there to read. Maybe he went there again to avoid me. Alright, let's start searching there. See, again, Schnile did what was in his power to do. Tell an adult, specifically the guards.
Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
Alright, let's do this. No destiny.
But if Schnile suddenly stops being considered a royal, I mean, if Roman suddenly stops being considered a royal, what the fuck is Schnile supposed to do about that?
I will release my power.
Just because someone else did something wrong in response to you doing something right, that doesn't mean what you did was wrong.
Here I go.
Give Benny all your life. Wait. Hold me.
Sorry, I know like even the plot is saying he was right to do what he did, and there wasn't a different decision he could have made. But at the same time, they're trying to act like there's any nuance to this. No, he was being beaten by his mother and he told someone about it. It's like, what? Like, yeah, he didn't treat the kid differently because of it, but he also was probably never that close to him to begin with.
Obey me.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. I love you. Stay with me forever.
if I must fight.
The guy's just genuinely fucking insane. And I knew no matter what the answer was, it was going to be just, he's wrong. Like, I could just tell.
I'll show you true love.
There's some characters you can look at and you're like, there's no way you have a reason for what you're doing. You're gonna justify it to other people, but you're just insane.
Here I go.
I was going to eat handy out today. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Should we get started? This won't be an easy fight.
I will release my power.
Consumed.
Want to know about my family?
Ah, boss is green. That's gonna make this take longer, probably. Yeah,
I'll
case in
protect
point.
you. Son of light. Burn!
Ow. Ow. Ow.
You've been a all your life. I'll wrap you up tight.
Ow.
Call. Mercedes, preparation
Beyond
complete.
the
abyss, to the ends of futility.
I'll keep going. It's going to be okay.
Want to know about my family?
Ooh, that was a good crit. And that was a miss.
Let's do this. Take this!
Let me help you.
Here we go. I ain't gonna hold out any longer. Thought I was capable of protecting myself no matter what. It's Roman, we're supposed to stick together outside of class. It's not necessary, just focus on protecting the spire. For your information, I hate being disturbed. If you insist on following me, just make sure you stay out of my sight. I don't like disruptive people like you, and I don't need friends, and I specifically hate people who overstep my boundaries without my consent. So today will be the last time we speak privately. Jeez, I can't think of anyone who'd be willing to come save me. Prince Schnau were with me, I could have sent him to get help. Roman! That voice. You alright? You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm not hurt, just worn out from using so much magic. We'll take care of the monsters. Escort these two somewhere safe. Heard from the soldiers that nearby construction pushed the monsters into the Spire's territory. I'll have to stay inside since it might happen again. Also, I'm listening. This is your perfect chance to tell me that's what you get for being a jerk. I'm sorry. You're apologizing to me. I don't think you owe me an apology. If anything, I should be thanking you. I went to the woods because you were trying to avoid me. You wouldn't have even been there in the first place if not for me. It wasn't because of you, specifically. If it had been someone else getting on my nerves, I still would have ended up in the woods. Things might have turned out differently in the end, though. You don't blame me for what happened? Like I said, I should be thanking you. I thought you were more shameless than this. I just don't want you to hate me, that's all. Hope we can be friends one day. I mean, you're going to keep bugging me? Alright, sure. The whole thing has made me realize it's better to have a few friends anyway. You saying we're friends now? Is it okay for me to hang around and keep bothering you? I think about it, it really sounds like a pain. It's changed my mind. No. Come on, don't be like that. No take backs. Thanks for being my friend, Roman. After that, we really did become friends. I felt more like a babysitter than anything. And as I was getting used to his quirks... Roman, look what I found! What kind of junk did you bring this? Hello? You brought a person. I did. Starting today, he's going to be my personal guard. Did you kidnap this child? Did you find this child in the woods? You want to hire this untrained kid to be your guard? Do you think the other soldiers will allow that? I already have their permission. I said I can keep him with me. Don't lie to me. Go ask them if you want. Yeah, we agree to this. He was being fucking stubborn. You of all people should understand that. He didn't get that many chances. Maybe he just wanted a friend his own age. Schnau's probation will end in a few weeks anyway. Shouldn't be a problem to keep him around until then. The Schnau we're talking about. Probably want to take him back to the palace after that. Because he always has to get what he wants. Yeah, so we said we'd allow it under one condition. Boy has 3 months to prove he's qualified enough to protect Schnau. So you're only pretending to agree to his request. It's impossible for an ordinary person to exceed an expert who's been specially trained, no matter how hard they try. This is a cute little story. Them as kids, how they became friends, which ones they decided to make a portrait for. I guess they had to make a portrait for one of them, and they decided Roman was the one whose perspective they'd tell it from. Mostly. I mean, we've done some stuff from Schnall's perspective. 2 light heroes and a mage. Well, that ain't happening. Actually, no, yes it is. Mercedes is a mage. I can do the mage part at least. 623, 624. Do you sleep? Prince Roman, how'd you... I can see you from my window. You're here when I go to bed. You're here when I wake up. Are you sleeping at all? Thank you for your concern. I aim to get at least 5 hours of sleep every day, so there's no need to worry. I learned how to wield a sword in the streets. I still have so much further to go. I must work even harder than everyone else. Really think you can win? They only offered you this so they could appease Schnall. They have no interest in truly taking you in. Even so, I'd like to give it my all. Because this is the first time I'm being given the opportunity to even try. And I'd like to prove myself worthy of his confidence in me. I really doubt he thought it through to the extent you're suggesting. He just does whatever he wants. He ever tell you how he came to meet? No, he didn't. I've been falsely accused of stealing. Just about to be beaten when Prince Schnall had his soldiers step in and stop my assailants. Could have turned a blind eye and ignored it, but he didn't. And he brought me here with him. Even if he only interfered on a whim, he doesn't really care about the outcome. Changes neither the fact that he helped me, nor that I'm grateful. I guess his actions do have a positive outcome sometimes. On rare occasion, his inane blethering actually causes something good to happen. He doesn't even know what he did, nor does he hope for anything in return. You're right, and he never gives up. Even after being scolded, he's always looking for the next thing that will grab his attention. That quality of his is exactly what makes people who get caught up in it, like us, suffer. Am I even talking about this with this guy? Alright then, if you insist, I won't get in your way anymore. Wish you luck. Thank you for support, Your Highness. As we promised, you're going to leave him behind if he doesn't win this, deal? Come on, Tywin, you've got this. I'll give him my all. Why does it have to be me? It'll look like a joke if I lose, and no one will care if I win. Hey, you are not in a good situation. How do I get stuck with this?
Was going to eat his fill today.
Final DEFCON. 3 or fewer allies present. Attack speed, defensive speed increase all as allies become fewer. Oh, that's interesting. He's not gonna get the chance to do shit with that, but you know.
Stay with me.
Well, maybe he's got some health. To be fair, she's not at full wounds yet, so...
Purifying flame. Burn away.
She's actually not doing that much damage just yet.
Command me. Blaze.
Is it my turn? Must have been painful.
I'll show you true love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Should we get started? This won't be an easy fight.
Here I go.
Was going to eat his fill today. I'll wrap you up tight.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete. Obey me. Obey me.
I will do my best. Here I go.
I'll protect you. I hope you're ready.
Let me help you.
What do you know about my family? Give it to me.
She's almost at full wounds now. I think she's still got a little bit before, but she's getting a little there.
Give Fene all your love. I'm coming. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Ooh, that actually hit.
Let me take
Jesus.
your pain away.
All right, let's do this. This won't be an easy fight.
Okay. Was going to eat his fill today. I believe.
And consume. Ooh, just barely
Is
lived.
it my turn? Over here.
Not anymore. He won! Tywin is the winner! No, he's disqualified. Technique he just used is strictly banned in sparring. It's too dangerous. Oh no. People don't fight according to any rules in real life. Those who can't exercise self-restraint are more dangerous than those who are unskilled. And without having been taught by us, he should have known it's too dangerous a technique to use. Cannot help but doubt his judgment, seeing as how he was so blinded by his ambition to win, he would use such a dangerous technique while sparring. But, you know what His Majesty always says, a ruler's word is more precious than gold. You wouldn't go back on your word now, would you? You're the one who's kinda trying to weasel your way out of this shit. He's also a child, which means that the technique for him is appropriate to use against a stronger opponent. An adult. Your Highness, it's alright. Grateful enough just to have been given the chance to dream of a future that doesn't belong to me. Knew this would happen. It was a meaningless challenge. He's got to return to where he belongs. This is the first time I've been given the opportunity to even try. I seem quite talented. Could have become a skilled swordsman if he were trained well. I wonder what will become of him once he returns. Maybe he'll become a thug or a mercenary if he's lucky. I'm not sure about your swordsmanship, but you seem pretty strong. Would you like to be my servant? I need someone who can carry books for me. Imagine it would at least be better than going back to where you were. Prince Roman! Your agreement with Shanail never said I couldn't hire him as my servant. That's true, but I don't care what you do during your free time. You know, as you keep training, you may get another chance someday. Huh? Yes, I would love to. I'll do anything you ask. Truthfully, it's none of my business what becomes of him later. Been hanging out with that noisy guy too much, starting to act like him. Thank you, Roman. I owe you. It's great, isn't it, Tywin? Of course, I'll do my best to repay your kindness. If nothing else. Nice to see them so happy. What's wrong, Roman? Why are you frowning? Just thinking about when we were younger. Used to be a bit of a brat. You kind of were. Excuse me? But I liked it. Sure, you were a little cranky, but I always knew that deep down you're pretty honest and kind. To be honest, not sure if I was kind. What do you mean? Tywin wouldn't have been able to win the tournament if not for your help. I owed a lot to you back then, and I still do now, too. Pretty sure you've given me more than I've given you. If it wasn't for you, I probably would still be stuck in my own little world without a single friend to talk to. But if I tell him that, he'll just get a big head, and I'll never hear the end of it. So I'll keep that to myself for now. Hidden story, a cynical boy. End. See, that was a good side story. It informed the motivations of characters, and it wasn't really fucking annoying to watch people be stupid for 2 hours. I suppose none of them... Well, there was one side story that was that long, but... That was, like, one of one that was that fucking long. And I didn't have to watch people be stupid and make really incredulous decisions for a long time. I still brought Meru. It's fine. Meru's still fine for this.
Show you true love.
I'm not gonna run into a problem with her.
Papa loves me.
If I must fight, no destiny can stop me!
Command me. Beyond the abyss, to the ends of futility.
Owie. 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 Owie.
I'll keep going. It's going to be okay.
You know about my thing. I'll wrap you up tight.
Should we get started? Take this!
Here I go.
I'll show you true love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Mercedes, preparation complete. Obey me. Obey me.
Can't wait till I unlock Mercedes upgrade. I don't know what it does yet, but I know it's good.
Give Bene all your love.
Because I like Meru. I picked up ADS because I like Meru, and that was genuinely the only reason. And then she got on raid up, so...
I hope you're ready.
And then because she got super buffed. So I was like, oh, good for me.
Command me.
Aha! Papa's going to eat his birthday. I'll wrap you up tight.
I'll help you.
Yeah, sleep, idiot.
thing. I believe in you, Papa.
Should we get started?
I will release my power.
True love.
You just sit here farming some energy out of these things.
Is it my turn? Must have been painful.
And all your love.
Called. Mercedes, preparation complete.
Now, do I have a reason to do that? Probably not. I rarely end up using all my energy. But I'm doing it regardless, because I'm sure I'll come up with a reason at some point.
Paralyze me with your love.
All right, let's do this. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Papa's going to eat his crown today. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Command me. Call. Unveil your eye of terror.
I will do my best.
Want to know about my family? I'll wrap you up tight.
If I must fight.
I'll show you true love. We'll sing.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete.
There we go. And then another fight immediately. Because of course there is. Alright, kill the shadowy one. The crystal thing. Kill it. Consume it.
I'll
Yeah, like
protect
that.
you. This won't be an easy fight.
Okay. Yes, and all your love.
Even if that missed, it would have killed.
Till I can breathe no more.
I will release my power.
I'll keep going.
Hurry! We're going to eat his fill today. I believe in you.
Consume.
10. Want to know about my family?
Yeah, this boss is green. Means I have a 50-50 shot of doing absurd damage or less absurd. It's still
Should we get
decent, but
started?
it's not good enough.
I hope you're ready.
I'll show you true love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Command me. Beyond the abyss, to the ends of futility.
It's an extra turn on her S3 buff.
I'll help you.
Energize it.
Here I go.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. I'll wrap you up tight.
If I must fight. Son of light. Burn!
Want to know about my family? I love you. Stay with me.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete. Obey me. Obey me.
Obey.
Is it my turn?
Ta-da! Here comes Archie.
Sacred power.
All right, let's do this.
There we go. Alright, depths of the dungeon. What is this gonna be about? Maybe some backstory for Enna, I think was her name? Etta? Oop. Two fires and a mage? Oh, then we'll keep Meru on. Hidden story, The Wrong Path. King of Lafundos. Have you given my deal any thought? I told you several times already, I can't use that kind of magic anymore. So please, just let it go already. Let it go? Let it go? Don't hold it back anymore? Where'd that one come from? I don't even like that movie. Who could I? You and me? Would you give up so easily when you were on the precipice of conquering the entire continent or the entire world? Show me the power you used against that weapon once more. I'll give you everything you could ever want if you promise to serve me. Can make sure you bathe in a golden bathtub with only the finest wines. And give you a library filled top to bottom with all of the knowledge this world has to offer.
I want nothing, please. Just leave me alone.
Leave you alone? Alright, if that's what you really wish. Stay in here as long as you'd like, but a point will come that you'll be ready to do anything to leave.
So cold in here. I'm starving. Am I going to starve to death here? No one can torment me when I'm dead, so maybe it's better to just die here anyway.
Hope you suffer for the rest of your life. You think you can just go on living after all this? You're going to rot in hell forever.
No, I shouldn't try to run from what I've done. Like they said, I don't deserve to die peacefully. I must suffer and atone for a very long time. That's what they would have wanted. Better find something I can eat.
The fact this King of Lafundos actually has, like,
All your love.
an image to him makes me think... Is that maybe Schneil's dad? If they bothered to make a thing for him?
No destiny can stop me!
I'm not sure how recent this is, so I can't know. He also does have the green hair. To be fair, green hair could just be a dominant trait in that royal family that only one of them doesn't have.
I will do my best. It's going to be okay.
I want to know about my family. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Should we get started? Take this!
Let me help you.
Was going to eat his food today.
Not the one I was aiming at, but apparently health bar supersedes hitbox, but only if you feel like it.
I'll help you.
If I must fight, yeah.
I'll show you true love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
All right, let's do this. This won't be an easy fight.
I will release my power.
I want to know about my family. This will sting.
Here we go, and then consume. Almost.
Going.
Finish it off, Momo. Damn, I was hoping even a miss might tell, but not quite.
I'll protect you. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete. Here I go.
Man, those misses are just crippling.
Give Fanny all your love. I love you. Stay with me.
Should we get started? Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
I'll show you true love. I
There we go. Something you can't miss against.
Command me. Beyond the abyss, to the
Ends of futility.
Is it my turn? Painful.
want to know about my family.
And with buffed attack.
Breathe no more.
No, not a kill outright, but
This won't be an
I'd be
easy
shocked if it lived through this.
Let me help you.
Is this edible? I've got no choice. This is better than I expect. What's going on? I feel itchy all over. No, it's more like every single vein in my body is bursting. I can't move, it's hard to breathe. Please help. Save me, please. Oh, I'm all alone. There's no one who can help and no one who will cry for me. How did my life become so wretched? If only I hadn't joined the war, if only I hadn't become a high wizard, blinded by my own desire for recognition. No, if I had never taken charge of studying that meteor in the first place, things would have turned out differently.
Meteor.
Ameteia, umi no tonoteia, ilitos omnito.
2 light heroes. That ain't happening. But, ow. There we go. Giant meteor fell to the Epitaph Wilderness one day, drawing the attention of many scholars. Their interest faded quickly when research failed to uncover any potential uses for the meteor or any special powers within it. That research even ended up being passed down to me, the least promising wizard in the Spire. I do wish they would give a name tag when it's doing that, 'cause I look like a dick when I use my narrator voice for that. So I've been given the chance to lead a study alone for the first time, before Ada became a high wizard. Tell you more about it next week when I visit. With love, Ada. I was wondering what you were doing curled up in the corner like some kind of creep. Is this a love letter?
No, I'm just writing to my grandfather.
Grandfather? Who cares? This belongs in the garbage.
Let me back my letter.
You have to catch me first.
What are you guys being
Dicks for? Surely followed me all the way here. An idiot. Just write a new one.
Are you doing this to me? What did I do wrong?
You have to ask, your existence itself is wrong. The fuck? The fact we need to breathe the same air as a creepy shadow elf like you is sickening. Oh, racism. Okay.
Nothing I can do about that.
You start by keeping your head down. Quit running all around the spire just to get this stupid letter back. She was alone in a fucking corner. You had to go out of your way to interact with her. You don't get to act like she's at fault, I combined jackass with dickbag.
Not going to keep putting up with this.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Well, let's hear it. You gonna hit me? Do it.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. Feel it. Papa loves me.
Should we get started? No destiny can stop me!
I will do my best. Here I go.
I will release my power, Kal. Unveil your eye of terror.
Yes, Benny, all your love. I'll wrap you up tight.
I'll protect you. Take this!
Here I go.
I'll show you true love. I believe you.
I'll help you.
Go to sleep.
Command me.
Aha! Papa's going to eat his fill today.
I have the feeling this is gonna be... She's held to different standards than everyone else because she's a shadow elf. So because she fought back
Alright.
when they were... Even if they were very clearly in the wrong, it's going to take their side just because they're not shadow elves.
Kal, Mercedes.
Let's see if that
preparation
holds.
complete.
Yes, Benny, all your love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Is it my turn? It's going to be okay.
Want to know about my pain? I'll wrap you up tight.
Consume.
I'll show you true love.
And the leader is Shadow, which means we'll be able to get through this fast. And his passive does basically nothing because I can't deal.
I'll protect you.
Okay, I got close, I'll admit, to dealing half his health in a single
This won't
attack.
be an easy fight.
Not quite there.
Benny, all your love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
I will release my power. Beyond the abyss.
And all dead.
Agility.
Alright, I'll give it back here. Fluttering. Stomp. My bad, I stepped on it. Give it back to you, though. Go ahead and take it. That's not what giving back means, and you know that.
Should be fine. It's not torn at least, so I should just... Huh? Oh, the door is locked.
You know why the Spire has a dungeon? A long time ago, wizards used to test forbidden spells on prisoners, since no one cared if they lived or died. Those prisoners are angry ghosts now, and they're just waiting for some unfortunate wizard to be left down here alone so they can haunt them to death.
Ah!
Why don't you spend the night here? Let us know if the rumors are true.
Oh, don't leave me here all alone. Please, I'm begging you. Sorry, please forgive me, please. As always, there's no one there to save me. screamed until I lost my voice. I banged on the door until my fists bled. In the end, all I could do was give up and face reality. Grandpa, I miss you. Just want to give up on all this and go home. He would be disappointed if I did. If I don't send him money, he'll have to work and his body is too weak. More than anything, I don't want to make him worry. He's the only person who supports me and cares about me. But I don't think I can stand this much longer.
Why don't you just get rid of the people who are making you suffer?
Huh? Who was that? Are you really Ghost? I'm sorry, please don't hurt me, please!
I'm not a ghost. Look at what you have in your hands.
My hands? All I have is the meteor I took from the lab.
Oh, fuck.
Because I couldn't afford to lose it.
I should have put that together faster.
Wait, is this voice coming from the meteor?
Yes. Be my servant and I'll give you enormous power. With the power I grant you, you'll be able to get revenge on all those people who have walked all over you.
Going to share part of your power with me? Like a contract with a spirit lord? You just look like a rock. You don't seem like you could have that much power to give me. I know what you're doing. This is a scam, right? You're trying to scam me because I look...
What an overly cautious girl. I might look like an ordinary stone right now, but in exchange for blood, I can provide you with extraordinary power. Senya of Wintenberg hunted dragons alone and achieved her goals with the help of my power. What? Oh, no. Oh, there's more than one.
Why can't you get blood yourself? You're so amazing when you need my help for.
To have a presence is to have a constant form. Furthermore, it requires formidable energy for an intangible being to both take and maintain a constant presence. So instead, I prefer to take this form, which allows me many advantages. In my current form, I am able to influence many others. By which I mean, through the help of others, I can gain more power much more easily than were I to attempt it myself.
Heard of this? What was it called? A pyramid scheme? So there are no disadvantages for me.
Of course. You can quit at any time.
As I listened to the stone, I got a strong feeling of dread. But ultimately, I agreed to its contract. I'd been so desperate to take hold of anything I could. And I so badly wanted to believe that stone would give me a brighter future.
Criminal camp. We going to criminal camp, motherfuckers. It's like summer camp, but instead of making lanyards, you make shivs. 2 fire heroes. Really keep giving me excuses to keep Marrow in.
What it said was true. Just a small amount of blood, it granted me amazing power that enabled me to use stronger and more difficult magic spells. People stopped harassing me and started following me, which in the end allowed me to rise to the esteemed position of High Wizard. I love the fact that nothing, not my upbringing, personality, or appearance, could stop me once I gained power. I became so addicted to the feeling that I didn't even notice as the amount of blood the stone required began to gradually increase, or that Grandpa had stopped sending me letters. One day I found a letter buried underneath countless invitations and requests. It was an invitation to his funeral. The service had been held a week ago. What am I doing here? Why did I even become a wizard? I wanted to be happy. With my talent, I thought I could avoid ending up miserable for the rest of my life. Am I happy now? T-Wig, you told me you have immense power, capable of doing anything. Please bring my grandpa back. He was the only person who embraced me, even though I'm not his real family. I was so blinded by the power and the recognition. If I could just have one more chance, I wouldn't let him die like this. I don't want to be a high wizard. I don't care about any of this. I just need my grandpa back.
It's not impossible. As long as you pay the price.
Of course, I'll do anything.
Bring me enough blood to bring him back to life. Ooh. Don't. Hey, who's?
It's alright. They're criminals. They deserve this. If I can bring Grandpa back in exchange for their lives, it's ultimately a good deed.
I mean, if you went to death row and did this, I honestly wouldn't care, but... who are you? You a new jail guard? I don't think they really have death row back now. I think you just get executed that day if they want to kill you.
This isn't personal, I'm so sorry.
Yes, this is interesting.
He's going to eat his fill today. Feel it. Papa loves me.
Should we get started? Son of light, burn!
Command me. Blaze.
I'll keep going.
No, please.
Damn it. It's the one time you don't want a dual attack to go off, because it would have friggin'...
This will sing.
Whatever, I guess.
I believe in you, Papa.
If I must fight,
Come on.
take this!
Let me help you.
I'll show you true love. I'll wrap you up tight.
Now, having two attacks helps,
I will release my power.
decrease the burden of misses
Obey
at
me.
least.
Obey me.
I'll protect you. I hope you're
Because,
ready.
like, that means if one of them is a hit and one's a miss, then it's mostly fine.
I love you. Stay with me forever.
And you're dead.
Grandpa, please wait for me.
Ada, you deserve to be happy. Do not doubt that. Never give up, no matter what trials you face. Hope there comes a day when you accept and love yourself for who you are now.
You wouldn't have wanted me to do this. Right before I stabbed the man in his heart, I realized what I was about to do. I was disgusted with myself for even considering going through with it.
You giving up on reviving your grandfather?
Yes, and I'm done borrowing your power. I've realized what happens when someone as unworthy as me holds power. I don't need a higher position or more power. Those things won't make me happy.
You say this, but you will return to me soon. It is one thing to never obtain it, but to give up something you once had is something else entirely.
I was so confident that the stone was wrong. Not long after, I began to see what it meant. People started to blame me for not helping solve the problems that were making them suffer despite having the power to do so. Those who felt inferior to me started kicking me down so that I couldn't rise back up. Those who admired me were angered by the thought that I deceived them. Above all, the fact that unlike in the past, I knew exactly what to do to save myself from this hell is what made me suffer the most. There's a way out right in my fingertips. What if I'm extra careful this time? Little did I know, that was the last chance for me to stop. And I'm here now, being punished because I couldn't stop. With all my greed and stupidity, I've got only myself to blame. Now the only thing I can do is spend the rest of my days reflecting on my actions and die quietly, alone and in pain.
Wrong path. Oh, so we don't actually get to see what she did. I'm guessing maybe that's part of her side story, or they'll reveal in the next chapter. Wait, oh! 7S, Lafundos of the past! How long is this? This is full length. I do not have time to do this here. But I will for sure be doing that.
Why don't you test your luck? I'll see you later.
They go into detail with her, yeah. And this is interesting. This is an interesting, like, believable fall from grace, like... not quite a fall from grace, but a very good power corrupt story that they're telling here. It's like, it's good. She didn't go all out right away. She tried to fight back against it for a minute. Yeah, she lapsed back in, and that's another thing. Power is addicting. She was literally addicted to it, and she hated how she felt when she couldn't have it. And it's like, I empathize with her because what was happening to her wasn't right. She didn't deserve that shit. And she didn't blame anyone else for it. She didn't just blame random strangers who tried to help her for it, like a fucking dick would. But, yeah, I think that'll be, a place to stop. I'll get back to that. I don't know how long that'll be. Maybe I'll queue up a new side story so that I can do that to fill in the rest of the time. If that's not too long. I know I can't do it right this second, and I'm not going to another chapter right here. That'd be a lot. But, okay. That's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't gotta thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.